Hi.
Oh, hello, and welcome to the Fairy Tale Podcast. We are down to Natsu. He is currently recording lines for Infinity's Light with Happy. So, we're not really sure how this is going to go. I've been left in charge, and it's all ladies. What?
Hell yeah.
But mostly, I'm just not sure, like, if we speed through this, because there's only 3 of us, and they're still doing lines, that'll be fun, because we can't end the show, which is how things started funny, because we couldn't start it either.
It's like,
It's like, oh, it's live. Oh, it's live. Okay, well, here we are. So yeah, that's Natsu is currently doing stuff for Infinity's Light.
I don't even remember what we're supposed to do first. I was in Miami last week at a conference. No, not an anime con.
Well, the intro, which I'm pretty sure is just us.
Saying hi. Hi, how's it going? I love all of you. Kisses. Okay, good. I mean, I seriously do love you guys, so.
We do not have a Makarov yet or ever. I wonder if he's still sick. He was dying last week with his walking pneumonia. Like, get out of here. You're gonna get me sick through the internet.
Yeah, we have no Elfman, so we don't have the Strauss siblings all together. It's just you and me, sis.
Well, it's okay, because we're dominating the show.
And, like, get some pillows and a wig and...
Just spike your hair. When your hair is silver, you can be the new Elfman. Just spike it. I think you should do this one time, just for fun. That would be hilarious.
Purple. My hair's purple, not silver. Duh.
Oh no, but Carla is planning to dye her hair silver eventually.
Nice.
Yeah, that's why it's this color, because I put some blonde hair dye on it, which was supposed to make it an almost white blonde, but because I have a lot of Irish in my family, like I got 2 doses of Irish from my parents.
That's fun.
Did you bleach it beforehand?
No, she's gonna bleach it next.
Work on me. It usually turns a different color than the intended color. The intended color was ultra blonde, and I got ginger.
If it makes you feel any better, it wouldn't work on mine either, because my hair's too dark.
I've got the same colors in my hair as a fucking Scarlet Macaw has on their tails. Blue and purple. I should know, because I had one on my shoulder last week. And I got very excited.
Oh, jeez.
Not that kind of excited. He was just started down here and then curled all the way up to, like, check out my hair, and I'm just like, I shouldn't move or you might fall off.
Yeah.
I had nothing but cream on it. That was funny.
Worried about the safety of your head.
You should have been more worried about the fact that I was holding a gator on that.
It probably thought that you were also some sort of weird bird because you have the same color.
Yeah. Well, the other one was just a cockatoo, and it was just preening my hair, and it was just. Yep.
I don't know if I could deal with that, because, like, I don't know. Scratch my head now.
I like things touching me. It's fun, so.
I mean, I like head massages, like when you go to a good salon and they, like, wash your hair and it feels so good. It's so awesome.
Anyways, the show.
And I know, right? We got the little. This is what happens when you let girls take over the show. We talk hair, apparently.
And gators.
And gators. Did you go to Gatorland World? What's it called?
No, but they were captive bred and raised to be calm around people. His name was Scooter.
Whoa. I don't. Okay. Doesn't seem like very much of a.
He liked it. He liked it when you pet his head.
Aw.
Yeah.
So, totally. What anime are we supposed to be reviewing? Because I totally thought it was Baby Steps.
No, we watched Toradora.
Okay.
That one was interesting. Did you not watch it?
No, I've seen Toradora, but I tried to watch like Baby Steps, and I was like,
the one you were having issues with the animation.
Yeah, because like
again, last week I was in Miami at that conference.
That's okay. It's an interesting show. We'll talk about it later, I guess. So we don't have a master to do our Makarov's musings, or, talk about his podcast. What are our sponsors for the week, Carla? Who, not what. Who.
Yeah, who.
I'm sorry, I just got distracted.
Okay, so we change out the sponsors every week, as you guys have probably learned. So the sponsor on the left today is Wordery. The little banner you can click on says over 7 million books available, competitive prices, free worldwide delivery, fast, reliable delivery. I feel like that was a little redundant.
That's fine.
And over 3 million happy customers. So you can get your manga and any other book that you like. And they do have fairy tale. Or they did the last time.
That's awesome. So they have manga and regular books, or just manga?
Manga and regular books. They're primarily regular books.
Okay. Cool. Well, I mean, that's neat, though. Alan gave us a hashtag hair and gators, derailed in the first, 10 seconds.
No.
I added in the first, 10 seconds, but it's true.
That's like my life in a nutshell. Hair and gators.
Right?
Right. And then we have on the right is Tokyo Otaku Mode, because if that's not a tongue twister at all. And it says by Figma. Now, I don't think the company Figma actually makes any fairy tale statues, figurines, but most of us on the show is a fan of SAO. And we do have Gun Gal, the lead chick from Gun Gal. I cannot remember her name at the current moment.
I haven't watched it yet. I haven't been that far. I made it through season 1, and then I did not watch season 2, and I haven't yet.
I lost
the same thing with Free.
I just lost interest.
I just haven't watched it. I've been told that I need to cosplay Sinon. Is that her name? With the ears? When Jalal was trying to put together an SAO group, that was who he was like, this is who you get to be. I was like, wonderful.
He says I need to cosplay Aveline from Dragon Age 2.
Do it.
I will. That armor's gonna be hell.
I'm super stoked to pretend to cosplay Jibril at AkaiCon, though that might not happen.
I don't have anything right now.
Yeah, I can't decide because the wings are going to be hard to fly with, which is funny because they're wings. They should be... I wish that they could just make me fly. That would be awesome. But I don't know how to make them easily packable. Or how to really attach them to myself. There's a lot of things that I'm pretty sure I do not have the skill level for, but I'm going to attempt anyway. Maybe.
Well, hey, attempting is part of the get there.
I know. I've still got a month, and I won't probably do it.
I don't think I'm going to cosplay stuff at KaiCon this year.
I feel like that's fair. There was a lot of issues previously.
Most of us have decided that we're going to put it off for another year. So. That seems to be the vibe or something. I don't know. It might just be me, but well, I have other concerns in the cosplay community right now. So
right,
it's not a KaiCon or anything. Is
right
the reason why I decided not to. It's just
cosplay in general.
Yeah, people are not being very nice in the cosplay community to each other, so I'm just...
Right? And people aren't being respectful to each other, I don't know.
Yeah, so I've just kind of decided, I don't even know if I will cosplay.
I don't know. If I don't do that, I probably won't. I have the stuff that I wore last year, but I'm not proud of it, and I don't really want to wear it again. So, I don't know. We'll see.
That's the same thing. I don't know.
But KaiCon is kind of a good segue into Infinity's Light. If you guys haven't been paying attention, we have all 6 of our main character intros up, and they're adorable. Oh my gosh. I love the characters so much when they're just in my head, but they're so much cuter when they're animated, kind of. I'll probably put a link.
My favorite
down there
one,
somewhere. Uh-oh. Did I freeze? That's not good.
Drakenfell dude. Or Drakenfell.
Jordan, Drakenfell.
That has been released. Yeah, Drakenfell. This is that guy. One moment. But it says Mr. Perfect as Mr. Perfect, and he like gets the water splashed on him. I was like,
Jordan, I think is my favorite of our characters. Mostly because I know what we have planned for him. Obviously, like he right now is very, very shallow, but we're going to change that. We're going to make everybody really awesome. They're already pretty awesome, but like Jordan is fun because him and Alex are sort of. I mean, you saw she dumped the water on his head. Like they clearly have issues. But it's just I don't know. It's all very exciting. I'm excited that they're all out in the world and that we are very close to starting our Indiegogo. Finally, it's been like a year and a half. We started this last March is when we started talking about it. Because
that's when the early renditions came.
Right, like that was like the first round of like we're gonna write this manga. All right, are we? Okay, this sounds like fun. Let's start doing it.
It kind of went. We're gonna write a manga, and then everybody was like, yeah, and then it just was like months later, and it's like, hey, by the way, guys, remember we said we were gonna write a manga?
Well,
and we're like, oh, yeah.
It was more like we were writing our mangas, but we weren't talking, and because we had a lot of ironing to do in the way things were done. Like, the original was like, come up with 3 ideas. And you're like, ha, no. Like, I can't come up with 3 ideas and make them all equally awesome. And, like, I just can't. I don't have that kind of time in a month. Like, I could probably have done it by now. Come up with 3, like, solid, thought out, like, fleshed out enough to be interesting and like first chapter worthy. I think that was the idea. Was like write a first chapter. It was like I don't remember.
No,
there was a lot, and we didn't get it done.
Flesh out some characters or something was the original, you know.
It was characters, and I think a fairly like substantial plot point. Yeah. Which is difficult because like with Infinity's Light was the one we came up like because Caleb and I were working on it first, right? And that was the one we came up with, and then we came up with the second one that was like, it kind of like hobbled along with a walker, and then it was like, we're not gonna be able to come up with a third one, like, and then everything sort of changed to how it is now, where you have multiple people on the same, like you have 3 people on the same, 3-ish, or people you work with really well, and like only one idea that's really solid, and like everything seems to have grown in the right direction. So it was a little rough at the beginning. I was kind of concerned. But now, I mean, I've always been excited, but now I'm like super excited because we have those characters out there.
In the beginning, it was really rocky and really confusing because we're all like, okay, and then...
Well, and that's to be expected of a new project. Like, this was literally something none of us had ever done before. Like, there's a lot of things to figure out. So if anybody joins on now, like, we have already done all of the hard work, and now it's just like, this is what we need you to do. We kind of have this little support system for you. Like, it's a lot better to join on now because we already made all of those mistakes.
Yeah.
I told Natsu that I would be happy to join in for doing art stuff this summer since I need to work on my portfolio.
Mm-hmm.
Any of the projects, but... yeah, sure, I'll get back to you. And that was that.
Well, he's been busy doing the character stuff. He has heaped a lot of things onto his plate, and he doesn't really share very well. But we all know that's how he is, so...
Yeah, we just work with it.
Right? We just deal with it. Like, I'm here, don't forget about me. Oh, you have. I'm still here. You forgot.
Still right here.
Finally remembered.
No, really, I'm still right here.
Yeah, it's just funny. But I'm super excited. We have the shorts out, and it introduces all of our characters, and they're adorable. And oh my gosh, I think we posted them on the podcast page too. So if you haven't liked or subscribed to Infinity's Light on Facebook and YouTube respectively, you should still have seen them, probably. if you haven't, I'll probably post a link later, or when Natsu shows back up. I'm finding it difficult to monitor the comments. Sorry. So we don't have. Let's see. I have the show notes because I thought I knew what happened, but when there's nobody here, apparently I don't. We have workout progress. Natsu said he mowed the lawn for 2 days, and he did abs with Toby helping him. I guess he was doing Russian twists, and every time he turned and faced Toby, he gave him a little pat on the head, and then he kept doing it, and Toby was really encouraging with his waggy tail.
Am I allowed to contribute because I went to the gym today?
You did?
Yep, I think I'm going to go to the gym every Monday, and I'm going to go to yoga every Thursday.
Woohoo!
So I'm going to get those abs. I'm going to get rid of the squish.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe get
yoga will be good for that.
I want Cora arms.
Oh, yeah. The gym will be good.
I was definitely a lazy little brat. I didn't work out at all.
I also was. I was like, I'm going to go swim today, and then I sat in my air conditioning all day and watched Toradora and Fairy Tale. That's the one that we normally talk about.
Like every weekend as well, because swimming in the ocean is a lot better than like in the pool.
Well, yeah, but I don't have access to an ocean, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go, we have a long course pool, which is the Olympic-sized pool, right, the really, really long ones, the 50-meter pools, that are a pain in the ass. I can't type and think at the same time, or type and talk, apparently.
Fill in the blank space.
Anyways, so I was
and I can't figure out what I was going to say.
So I was going to start swimming today, but I didn't, so I'm going to have to do it tomorrow, because I have I'm doing a triathlon in a month, right before KaiCon, so I need to start doing shit for that. And the sad thing is, like, I'm super pale right now, and I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have to limit my swimming based on how much time I want to spend in the outside not getting sunburned, because I really don't want to be sunburned, because it hurts. Also, skin cancer is gnarly, but I mean, I have sunscreen, but...
We might go to Florida to a friend of mine's house this weekend.
Nice!
And,
where in Florida?
Navarre? It's between Destin and Pensacola.
Okay, so that's probably up in the little,
The Panhandle, yeah.
Yeah, the Panhandle.
And are you gonna go to the ocean?
Well, yeah, that's where I was going. I was like, I want to get in the ocean, and then I'm like, but every time I turn the TV on in the morning, there's a shark bite.
So technically it's the Gulf, not the ocean, but well, whatever.
Well, I mean, it's still
it's the ocean if you're in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the thing about sharks is it's just like you kick them in the nose, they go away. They don't like, or heck, even just touch their noses, just rub their noses, and they'll be like, okay, you know what, bye.
Yeah, but it's a little hard when you see this, like, man-eating thing come at you to remember, oh, boink, because you're like, oh my god.
Sharks are so cool.
Like, I'm just not afraid of sharks.
No, they're not. Like,
I
touched
love
sharks.
sharks.
I have touched a shark, okay, and they have, like...
Sandpaper skin.
Yeah.
No, like, this was a baby shark. So I was, like, somebody was shark fishing off the coast of Georgia. And,
Isn't that illegal? Isn't that illegal?
They're not, they're illegal if they're, like, certain sizes or something. Like, there's some weird regulation. I don't really know. And I don't actually think they were shark fishing. I think they were just fishing and they were catching sharks. But they were throwing them back. And so the guy he, like, held the shark, and it was a baby shark. It was, like, this big. And so I did the tentative little girl thing, and,
I would be, like, all over it, like, cuddle me, shark. I want to go to South Africa. South Africa is the place with all the sharks. I want to go to South Africa and shark dive, because they have warm and cold water, so they have this, like, plethora of sharks that is just, it's like a shark diving mecca. Oh my god, I want to do it so bad.
And the show.
Oh, speaking of weird things to touch, I touched an undersea enema thingy.
An enemy?
By an octopus on Saturday.
Do you mean an owl?
It was a baby. It was like this. The head was like that big. But it like wrapped its little arms around me, and I was like, "Come on, you need to get back in the water." And I'd feel the sharp little pinch.
Mm-hmm.
Wolf bit me. He also inked on me twice.
Oh my.
Yeah,
That sounds dirty.
The weird thing is, I don't know what they are. They're usually found at the bottom of the ocean. Anyway, I touched one.
An enemy.
Yeah,
An enema is something different.
Yeah, well, I don't. Anyway, I touched this thing that was red, and like at first, you know, it looked like it was kind of like plastic.
That sounds like
With
fire coral.
water
Don't touch fire coral.
I went over there and I stuck my finger on it, and I found out that it wasn't plastic and it wasn't just water on it. It was very squishy, and it felt like gel, and it was very disgusting, and
Maybe it wasn't.
And I totally lost my shit.
We have stingrays at the aquarium here, and they're so much fun to pet. I love them.
Guys, we need to get back on track.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Natsu mowed the lawn, and then did Russian twist with Toby. So yeah.
Yeah, I went to the gym today, so there's my accomplishment.
Woohoo! I'm so proud of you. I need to get off my ass.
Maybe that's why I'm so damn tired right now.
Probably. The first day is always the hardest. I'm really not looking forward to tomorrow.
I did nothing.
Yeah, I didn't either. My excuse is that I was still recovering from my work days. 12 hours is really hard because I work and I walk the whole time. And so I get like 10 miles in my lab that's like 50 feet long. It's really fun. It's a lot of steps. Oh my god, is it a lot of steps. But
I feel like this episode's going to be called Derailing Galore.
it's more like the girls are trying to stall for time till Natsu can get on and end the show.
Oh yeah, that's
Like, that's really why I'm like, we can just keep chatting about stuff. Let's see. Gaming videos is next. And like I said earlier, I mean, we obviously didn't do any gaming videos because of what I was talking about earlier. With OTP Manga, all of the character intros have finally come out, and we're getting stuff done for our KaiCon promo, and there's like a whole bunch of stuff that is coming out, or about to come out, or soon to be. Like, it's just, there's a lot of stuff to get together with OTP Manga. So, I was never really part of the gaming videos anyways, but Carla and Natsu haven't really had time, mostly because Natsu hasn't had time. He's been working with our sound designer and everything.
We all have access to the streaming stuff, so we can all. Oh, we have an elf man!
Do we have an elf man? Should I be cooking with Elfman right now before he loses the signal and disappears?
Look, all the Strauss siblings are here.
Hello, Elfman.
Hi.
Hi, Elfman.
Hi.
Are you overwhelmed by our enthusiasm?
Yes.
Probably still shocked that I showed him that really shitty 80s movie last week.
That was gross.
If you all want to see this really trippy, wacky, terrible 80s movie called Rock and Rule, it's on YouTube. Just
Okay. I
It-
probably won't.
Yeah, probably not. It's a good thing that you joined because we were totally going to try to make me cosplay you.
But it would have been hilarious. She was gonna, because when her hair is silver, she could spike it, and then she could just stuff pillows around her, and it. I think that it should still happen, regardless of whether or not you're on the show. P.S. Do you have things for cooking with Elfman?
I can grab things real quick.
Okay. Because I think we should have that for once, and I'll,
Yeah. Okay.
change of pace.
Game videos.
We could get the recipes from the Community Dragon. They may have Blamco mac and cheese is one of the things on their menu.
I don't know what that means, but
It's
it
a
sounds yummy.
Fallout reference.
That's why I have no idea.
But it's the most delicious mac and cheese I've ever had, okay?
All right, that's important. What were you saying about gaming videos, though, Carla?
It's like we can kill time while he gets stuff with gaming videos.
Oh, yeah. Well, we haven't had anything. We can do swag first. We don't have a way to put you as dominant, though.
Okay. I'll be dominant my own way.
Oh my. I mean, if you're talking, you're dominant. So there's that. We can all just pretend to know what shut up means.
Well, don't worry about that.
While people are talking.
It's weird.
Natsu has the ability to make people the top thing, the dominant person when it's their segment, but we don't. I do not. None of us. I don't think.
We can message him on Skype and be like, "Hey, it's Carla's segment. Make her main."
I guess we could. Main. Yeah. That's the one, not dominant.
Let's say dominant is kind of an interesting word for this situation.
I mean, they're on top of us. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna stop. We can try that. I mean, I know he's busy and doing stuff, and Happy is very easily distracted. Maybe.
I got food. I got food for whenever.
Well, okay. I just don't know how long you're able to stay on because your internet always hates you.
Stay on as long as I can.
Woohoo! I like it.
Internet fixed?
Huh?
I said you stay on as long as you can. Did you get your internet fixed?
Yeah, for most part. Not Dad! You too!
Good night!
Night!
We love you too! I've met you maybe one time?
Yeah, I think so, somewhat.
I've met him a few times. He's cool. He's weird.
Very eccentric.
Thank you, Tuffy. He said an enemy is an underwater sea creature, and enema is when water gets pumped into your butt. I wasn't going to explain it, but it's in the comments, so I might as well. Carla said she touched an enema.
I was trying to say
an enemy.
I can't say that word. Like, I've tried so hard, and it always comes out enema, and I'm like...
She meant an enemy, but she said she touched an enema, and I was like, I really hope not.
Oh,
gross.
Alright, look, my mouth does not operate on English.
That's totally fine. Everybody's super excited to see you, Elfman.
Yay! I'm happy.
Like, it's Elfman! Bob Jones is right. The less people on the podcast, the more they get distracted. Today, though, we have a very reasonable excuse in that we can't end the show unless Natsu is on to do so. So, like, we could just sit here and, like, stare at you.
Legs.
Cat legs. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what are we doing?
So we talked about game videos, and they don't exist because we got all the character intros. It's very exciting. We don't have Makarov. We can do swag, or we can do cooking with Elfman. It's up to you guys because I don't know how long Elfman's interwebs are going to be functional and cooperating.
Cooperation Nation.
But maybe we should do that one first, just because we haven't had it in forever, and I miss it. And I have my almond snacks, so I'm not hungry. Sexy.
Thank you. Well, first thing I found when I pulled up stuff was lasagna verde al forno, so we're doing that.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds delicious.
But it sounds kinky.
Oh, it kind of does. What just happened?
A bug attacked my face and myself.
Panic!
Yeah, it's like the episode where you're sitting there like this with the bottle and you're like...
Hang on. Do I have any bottles? No, I don't. I have a water bottle.
How about this one? I have a wine bottle.
That's like all we saw all of a sudden. And then all we heard was whack, and we're like, what the hell is going on?
What is going on?
How to kill a bug. It was staring at me funny.
Damn it. Alright, teach us about lasagna. That sounds weird, but delicious.
Yes. So, on this Cooking with Elfman, we're having lasagna verde al forno. What you're going to need for the pasta is 5 ounces of spinach, rinsed, stemmed, and dried, 2 eggs, 5/8 cups of Simone... Can't speak today, hang on.
I just watched you kill the bug. I didn't see it before, and I watched it in the video. That was funny.
Semolina flour, 5/8 cups of that. 1 teaspoon of salt, preferably Celtic sea salt. Yeah. 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, 1 cup of beef stalks, and more salt and pepper to taste. Now, had to scroll down a bit, my bad. Yeah. Pardon me, forget what I just said. Anyways, for the ragu, 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 slices of bacon diced, 1 carrot diced, 1 stalk of celery diced, 1 onion diced, 3½ ounces of lean ground pork, 3½ ounces of lean ground beef, 3½ ounces of minced ham, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, this is where this other stuff comes in, 1 cup of beef stock, and salt and pepper to taste. You're also going to need 3½ ounces of chicken livers, trimmed and chopped. Now for the bechamel, the chamel.
Bechamel.
First time, holy crap.
I didn't realize we were getting all French up in here. What the hell?
Bruh.
Bruh.
Yes, bechamel. 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 2 cups of warm milk, 1 pinch of salt, and 1 pinch of ground nutmeg. Now for your cheeses, 1 2/3 cups of grated Parmesan cheese, 1 pint of ricotta cheese, and 3 tablespoons of butter.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's going to take about an hour to prep and 30 minutes to cook.
Yep.
For
Sounds
the pasta,
about right for lasagna.
Oh yeah, so good though. It's going to feed me. Just me alone. Sorry for all y'all. Y'all make it all your own. This one's for me. Now, for the pasta dough, stem the spinach and steam. I can't read. Noises. Steam the spinach in a steamer or oven with boiling water until bright green, about 2 minutes or so. Squeeze to remove excess moisture and process in a food processor to make a paste. Combine your spinach with eggs, semolina, and salt and process it until it's smooth. Stir enough of the flour to make a smooth dough. Knead briefly, cover, and set aside. For the ragu, in a large skillet, melt butter over medium-high heat. Saute bacon, carrot, celery, and onion until the onion is translucent. Stir in ground pork, ground beef, and minced ham and cook until browned. Stir in your tomato paste, oregano, and beef stock. Reserve the chicken livers for later. And season with salt and pepper. Reduce heat to low. Cover and simmer for about 20 minutes. For the bechamel, while the ragu is simmering, combine 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 tablespoons of flour in a medium saucepan over medium-low heat. Whisk to make a raw. Roux? Raw? I think I'm saying that right. Roux.
I don't know.
R-O-U-X.
Yeah.
Roux.
Fucking French.
Roux. There we go. Remove from heat, let rest 1 minute, then whisk in warm milk. Return to heat, simmer for 10 minutes, stirring constantly until thickened. Thick, yeah. Season with salt and nutmeg, remove from heat. Now to cook your pasta, bring a large pot of slightly salted water to a boil. On a floured surface, divide the pasta dough into 3 portions. Roll each portion out to a thin sheet. Have ready an ice water bath. Cook each sheet 3 minutes in the boiling water. Remove from the boiling water and dip in the ice water. Drain and dry on a clean, dry cloth. To finish your ragu, stir the chicken livers into a simmering sauce. Cook for a minute, then remove from heat and set aside. Preheat oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 200 degrees Celsius. Grease a 9 by 13 baking dish. To assemble your lasagna, place 1 pasta sheet in the bottom of the prepared baking dish. Spread 1/3 of the ragu, 1/4 of the bechamel, 1/3 of the ricotta, and 1/4 of the parmesan over the pasta. Repeat the layers twice. Top of the remaining bechamel and parmesan and dot with butter. Bake in preheated oven for 30 minutes until the top is golden brown.
And bubbly and delicious.
I'll show you a picture. Pasta.
Pasta?
Pasta. I want it in my mouth. I want it in my mouth. I want it in my mouth.
I love this. I love spinach so much.
Yes, does not want to move. Look at this. I love this cat.
You have the recipe, so we can share it with our guildmates?
Yes, I do.
I mean, obviously you do, but I mean, can I
I
have
could
it?
use that with the kitchen next year.
Really, like, right now I'm using our guildmates in the comments as an excuse to get the recipe for myself. Sorry, guys. I'm not using you. I hope you don't mind.
Sorry,
All
guys.
recipes. All recipes is like my... I don't even know how to... I was going to say my waifu, but that doesn't even make any sense.
Bruh.
It's like my cooking waifu. I just love it. It's everything on there is so good.
Uh-huh. Oh, my bag just
Anyway.
cracked. Holy crap. Oh,
Good, bad.
good.
Is that everything, or do you have more for us? Demanding.
Maybe
Super
I see
demanding.
yes. Gross. Let me grab something real quick. Click on this button, see what the hell I can find. Yeah. No, I do not want to right now. Stop it. Go. Show all categories. I do not want Scandinavian recipes right now. Thank you very much.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Positive?
Yeah.
I mean, just saying.
Oh, this is. I don't know what this is, but it's called Jaeger Schnitzel.
Excuse me? Bless you. Bless
Jaeger
you.
Schnitzel.
Bless you. New sneeze.
It's obviously a German recipe.
No shit.
Can you, like, send me that link? Because
Yeah.
I feel like you're not saying that correctly.
No, he is.
Jaeger.
Jaeger
Or-
Schnitzel. I was gonna say that's the only thing I like. The way it's spelled in my head is the only way that you could say it.
Yeah.
Because I know how to spell both of those words, and that's how German works.
Wow, he is.
I told you.
I speak a little German, so I was like, really?
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
Jaeger
okay, I'm
Schnitzel.
interested.
Boom. Unless you want me to start bastardizing it, Jaeger Schnitzel.
I mean, even then, that was only half bastardized.
True.
Jager Schnitzel. There you go. You're welcome.
Jaeger Schnitzel. I go meh. I just tripped over my tongue.
Jager Schnitzel.
There you go.
Jaeger Schnitzel. Ah. Anyways, for Jaeger Schnitzel,
Good. Wonderful.
it's going to take 40 minutes to make this thing. You're going to need 1 cup of breadcrumbs, 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour, salt and pepper to taste, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 4 pork steaks or cutlets, pounded thin, 1 egg beaten, 1 medium onion diced.
What did the egg ever do to you?
It looked at me funny and said bad things.
Oh my.
There was 1 medium onion diced, 1 8-ounce can of sliced mushrooms from me. I'm already happy. 1.5 cup of water, 1 cube beef bouillon, blah, 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 blah. 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and a 1/2 cup of sour cream. In a shallow dish, mix together the breadcrumbs and flour, season with salt and pepper, place the egg in a separate dish, heat oil on a large skillet over medium to high heat, dip your pork steak into the egg, and coat with the breadcrumb mixture. Fry in the hot oil until brown on both sides and cook through. About 5 minutes per side. Remove the pork to the platter and keep warm. Add onion and mushroom to the skillet and cook until lightly brown. Pour in water and dissolve the bouillon cube. Simmer for about 20 minutes and stir together the cornstarch and sour cream. Stir into the skillet. Cook over a low heat until thickened, but do not boil it. Spoon over the pork cutlets and serve immediately.
Mm.
Need it.
Sounds delicious.
Oh, yes.
I'm hungry.
I am so glad that I have more almonds left in my little snack bag that I can eat.
I have an entire freezer I can cook.
Oh, I don't think that'll taste very good.
Well, I'm not going to cook the freezer, but, you know, stuff inside of it I can just yank out. Just open up a carcass and just yanking out the meat. That's how freezers work.
That sounds graphic.
That's how freezers work, you know? It's just this cold carcass that you open up whenever you want, without stuff and put in stuff. What?
So I'm not sure they exactly work that way. Like, I don't think there's just a carcass in there that magically appears and you just, like, you know.
Well, no, it's not a carcass that's magically already in there. It is the carcass. It keeps everything cold for you. So you rip it open, and you close it shut whenever you want. You stick stuff in it to keep it cold. You close it. Close the carcass
I feel
up.
like I didn't get all the soap out of that tea jug before I made it.
Oh, no.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Don't worry, it'll make you extra clean. It'll make you extra clean inside.
Like Mitch Hedberg? Is that who it is? The inside of a bottle of cleaning fluid is really fucking clean. Probably.
Yeah.
She must be. Hold on. Freedom!
Oh jeez, she just like rolled. I'm out of here.
He's late.
She the white rabbit now? Alright. Now that we're all hungry, should we go over a different sort of thing? Should we do some swag?
Yeah.
You can.
Alright.
I listen.
Leg.
Alright, so swag is going to work a little differently because we don't have Natsu, so I can't be put on main screen.
Well, I sent him a message on Skype, and he put Elfman as main, so I just asked him to put you as main. So, he'll do it. He's monitoring Skype fairly well. Oops! Oh, shit.
Wow.
Sorry, I clicked the... I have a whole bunch of bookmarks, and I clicked away from the podcast, and
Well done.
looked at some student loan bills, and I don't want to see those.
Oh, hell no.
On YouTube. Anyway, Carla, you're front and center, ready to go.
Okay, yay. So, I don't know if you guys remembered, I mentioned that there was a new format to write stuff, which made it easier to find stuff because it was more clear whether it was actually in stock or not. The only problem is they also changed their domain name. They're still Right Stuff, but their domain name is rightstuffanime.com.
Well, at least you are not confused about what you're getting anymore.
Oh, no. It's not, there was no confusion about what we were getting at all.
No.
The problem is every single freaking link on our website that has rightstuff.com
Doesn't work anymore.
Oh, no.
They don't even have a redirect on?
No, there is no redirect. It takes you, well, there's a redirect. It takes you to either, it says you get a 404 error, or it takes you to rightstuffanime.com.
Well, that sucks.
It doesn't take you to the actual product. So,
that really sucks.
So guess what I get to do?
I am so sorry.
Well, first I have to go through the website and find every single Right Stuff link we have, but at least I know that there's 48 of them that I have to fix.
Huh?
Because all of the manga is from Right Stuff. And 1 through 48 is already on the website underneath the manga.
So you have to fix at least 48.
So I have to fix at least 48 of them. That's not counting the ones that I fixed today when I was updating the site.
That's just... Ugh. I'm sorry, that sucks.
I love you to death. You've got great products. I really hate you right now.
But I don't.
So, anyway, I was going to say something else. I totally forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, so, Right Stuff, no, not Right Stuff, Vistaprint. Haha. Swag is brought to you by Vistaprint, and actually, Natsu said that this was not a sponsor thing, 250 free business cards last week, so bam.
Swag a lot of business cards.
Swag is brought to you by Vistaprint. You can get 250 free business cards. All you have to do is pay the delivery cost.
All you have to do is play. I can do that. I play a lot.
Yeah. Right?
Where are my winners?
Anyway, all you have to do is pay the delivery cost, and if you click on the link, it gives a little kickback to us, so we can continue being awesome podcasters. I think we're awesome, right?
I think we're awesome, but I'm also, fairly full of myself.
Well, that's okay.
Anyway, I think that's to be warranted with us. I don't know. Huh? Okay, so swag. There's no news today. Sorry, guys. But yeah, that's just not a thing. So here's volume 49, which if you look down here where it says click to order from rightstuffanime.com, see, I fixed that one. And the thing is I wouldn't have known about it or realized it until I decided to click on volume 50 down here to see if they actually have an image. And then that's when I figured it out. I was like, oh.
I'm gonna ascend into hell. I have a giant pixie stick.
I love those so much. Oh my gosh.
I'm going to go on a sugar rush.
And then crash. You're already tired.
Well, at least this will keep me up to the end of the podcast.
Okay.
Rush away.
Good luck.
Right. Who's it? Manga Volume 49 is $8.24. Yes, you can still pre-order it. The release date is July 28th of this year, and you can get that from rightstuffanime.com. It's still Right Stuff, but if you try to type in their domain name, make sure you put anime before the .com. Or you'll feel really ridiculous like I did today. There's Manga Volume 50, which still doesn't have an image.
I love how much it pisses you off.
I swear they do it to piss me off, or because they know it bothers me. But I'm pretty sure it's not just Right Stuff anymore, because Tokyo Otaku Mode, they have a limited edition volume 50, and there's no image for that one either.
That's really dumb. If you have a limited edition, put up the limited picture. I'm assuming it's a cover that's different.
I'm not sure what it is. It just says limited edition volume 50. So I'm like,
that's dumb.
And they're the only place I've seen that, so I don't know. Like,
that's interesting.
Good news on the manga front. The AAA distributions, which is where I get my get my list of fairy tale swag. They have updated, and so you guys know how we didn't have a volume, like volume 51. We didn't know what was happening to the manga after 50, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have 51 through 53 finally announced.
Woo!
Yay!
I mean, it's not over, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, but it was weird that like they were just not appearing, because
yeah,
I knew, because there's another site that I watch. I can't remember what it is. Anyway, the release dates have been already, we were already told that we were getting 53 at the end of December, so it's like, well...
What about the other ones?
Hello?
There are other numbers in between there.
Well, no, like, I knew that 53 was coming out in December, but AAA distributions didn't have 53.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, I know 53 is coming out in December, so where are they?
Got it. Okay.
Anyway, Manga Volume 50 is $8.24. You can pre-order it. September 29th is the release date. And remember, rightstuffanime.com, or you're just going to get lost. There's Volume 16, which is available, Volume 16 in the anime, not the manga, anime, which is available from Funimation.com. It's $41.24. It's a pre-order still. And it comes out August 25th of this year, and is episodes 176 to 177.
What? That's 2 episodes.
What?
That doesn't make sense. I think that you have to be wrong.
I think I might have mistyped that.
Because that's only 2 episodes, and that's... Funimation, we love you, but that would be obscene.
Where is it? Oh, 187.
Okay, I was like, I have an issue with this.
So that's 187.
Okay.
Ignore that.
Oh,
It's been
boy,
that
no.
way for a while, and why did I just know? What?
I don't know. I guess I don't ignore. I guess I pay more attention to the comments during this time. It's when I catch up. I don't know. Not that I'm not paying attention. I just whatever.
I don't know. Like, none of us have caught it. Like, nobody.
Well, that's unfortunate. Well, oh well. We have it now, and that's the important part.
Yep. Fairy Tale Blue Mistral Volume 1 is coming out in August 25th. Of course, you can get that from rightstuffanime.com. It is $8.24, and yep, you can pre-order it. And who is ready for the Fairy Tale Girls spin-off?
Oh my gosh, what?
Check it out, Fairy Tale Fairy Girls Volume 1 comes out October 13th, and yes, you can pre-order it. It's $8.24 from rightstuffanime.com. I am excited for this one.
That's cool. I didn't know that was gonna happen. There's a lot of Fairy Tale spin-offs. Oh my gosh.
I don't know why. I'm really excited for this one.
Well, the girls don't really get that much. So I'm hoping that there's more like Mira and Levy and Lisana and all those guys that don't normally get as much manga time.
Okay, moving on from DVDs and books or manga.
Mm-hmm.
Both manga.
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 No, not the manga.
Oh, come on. Anyway, have a super creepy happy clip-on plush.
I know, it's super creepy.
I
That was
don't
a
know,
really
I find-
well-timed shiver on my part. Just in case anybody's curious. Hi, dog.
I swear this is like his neen face or something.
Oh my gosh, I was super stoked about that. I know the chapter that came out this week.
You know, obviously I forgot to like fix the rightstuffanime.com over here.
Yeah.
But
there's a lot of links for you to find. Nobody blames you.
Yeah. So it's $9.59 from rightstuffanime.com. And then have a super cute blue plushie. You can get this one from crunchyroll.com. It's $12.99. Unfortunately, you don't save anything by actually being a member. So it's $12.99 and $12.99 for non-members and members.
That's pretty cheap, though.
Yeah. Then there is the Fairy Tale Swimwear wall scroll that is long, and this is actually from one of our sponsors, guys. This is from Tokyo Otaku Mode, or otakumode.com, as is their domain name. It is $16.99. Then there is the group Foursquare wall scroll. It's the standard one that I think was released when they're like, hey guys, check it out, there's an anime called Fairy Tale.
Yeah, I don't think they've changed that in quite a few years.
No. Not this particular one anyway. It's available from enightmedia.com. It's $16.99, and I can't actually answer you right now. Somebody was calling me. And then we have the Happy with Egg wall scroll. It's super cute. This is like my favorite one of Happy. Of course, you can get it from enightmedia.com, and it is $17.82. And that is swag.
All right. We have Levy's research next, because we don't have con updates or fuck English with Lucy, whatever you want to call it. She's not here to do it.
There's so few of us.
I know. We have Levy's research now, so did we get our questions? Oh, and because Lisana's here, we have Reedus Gallery, so don't forget to post and vote.
But do not vote for your own picture.
So obviously you like it if you posted it.
That is, look, okay, what I posted on the thing is, post your pics for Reedus Gallery and vote. Remember, no manga colors and only fairy tale fan art. Please don't vote for your own fan art. We know you like it. That's why you submitted it.
I like how the post gets longer, almost like once a month. Like new things to changing the rules of the game as they happen.
No, it kind of has to happen.
I know, right?
I have standards.
I have standards.
So
I could go higher, but I'm not gonna. What we've got is fine.
yeah, it's not me changing the rules, guys. It's definitely her. I'm just typing them. Alright, so Levy's research. We're going to try and do this because Natsu is usually the most vocal, and he somewhat knows more than the rest of us on some questions.
We will try.
Yeah. We'll try. If they're not sufficient, you can just ask it next week.
I'm smart. I'm super smart.
Elfman knows a lot of stuff too, actually. So we will probably fare just as well without. Oh my God! Con updates, and by that I mean Lucy just got here.
Oh, geez, you just like confused the crap. Like,
I think that we don't have to do them though if we don't want to. We'll see. Let's do Levy's research first.
Okay. It's like, what's the order here? What are we doing?
Well, we're gonna do Levy's research because she got here just as we were starting. We'll finish it and then see if. Do you have con updates for us, Lucy?
If by that you mean it's not corrupted, yeah.
Ah, well, good luck with that. We're gonna try to answer some questions.
Don't say that. Just watch. My thing's gonna crash the moment you fucking say that.
I just love you so much.
I lost internet for 2 minutes. I was struggling to get fucking internet the last 2 minutes. Don't jinx it.
English fucking internet.
Okay. Well, we'll Levy's research in the. Okay. I'm just throwing shit. We'll Levy's research. What are our questions, Carla?
Okay, so our questions are, the first one is from Winters. This is not a fact-based question, but an opinion-based question. If any of you on the podcast are making a fairy tale team to battle in the annual Grand Magic Games, who would it be? Only one team, 5 people. Mine would be the Strauss siblings, Gildarts, and Kana. I would like to know, but if you throw this question out, no big deal.
I have no idea how to answer that question.
Same. I'm sorry.
It's a difficult one because I feel like everybody has their strengths and everybody has their weaknesses, and I think that we only really get to see the strengths from Natsu most of the time. So it's hard to say who, like, you can't, I don't know if I could build an all-star team. Like, I feel like we have our main 5, and they're pretty much our, well, like 5, right?
Well, see, for me to answer the question, I'm like, do you want us to base it off of them now? Like, say, you know, where they are in this chapter, or in the story right now, you know, bam, Grand Magic Games. Or do you want us to go off of their power levels, their, you know, their strengths, their weaknesses, their personalities of the last time we seen them in the Grand Magic Games?
Yeah, that's also a good point.
You know who I want in the Grand Magic Games? Igneal.
Igneal. Well, I just put the Dragon Slayers in there. He's there. Technically. I feel like it's interesting because I would probably put Natsu, Gray, and Erza on there. And I would probably put Loxus and Gajil on my team, because those are all the strongest, but that's a very, like, power-based thing, and, like, they wouldn't get along. We know they don't get along.
The Strauss siblings would be good as a team-based unit.
Yeah, but I feel like, but that's, like, 3 of them, and if they're not getting to fight together, like...
That is true.
Like, we as a family have our strengths, for sure, but, like, I don't know. There are people that are... I don't know. It's just, it's hard. I don't know.
I would have to.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I'd have to say mine would be definitely Erza and Mira, Natsu, because right now he's the strongest member of Fairy Tail. Like, if you don't...
I think he's probably stronger than Guildarts, yeah.
Yeah, so, like, if you don't put Natsu on there, you're basically... But I don't know, I almost want Natsu to be, like, an alternate. Like,
Oh, I would put Mira as an alternate. I guess we do get to pick an alternate, don't we?
I guess, I don't know.
I'm doing it because you did.
So I guess my team would be Mira, Urza, Natsu, Lucy, and Gray.
Yeah. Yeah, it's difficult because like we know who are important and who's strong, but like
well, like they need
we don't really see everybody all the time.
They need support, and I mean, Mira, even though she's strong, she can support, and Lucy will forever be a support to me.
Yeah. I was talking to somebody last night, and they said Lucy needed to go die in fire, and I was like, hi, no, I love her. Get out of this house that is not mine, and you were here first, but get out of my...
Protect Lucy at all costs.
I love her. I love Lucy. I think she's great. I think she has a lot of strength that the other characters don't necessarily have. I feel like she's a very important character, not only because we're seeing the story through her eyes, but
like this story is mostly being told from her point of view.
Oh, it is, and it absolutely is, because she is new to the group. Like I mean, we have Wendy, but like you can't just like switch in the middle. Like, oh, suddenly we're from a 12-year-old's perspective, but like Lucy has all of, like, she's mature enough and smart enough to have all sorts of, like, really deep feelings and thoughts and stuff. And, like, she's very important, and I was very upset at him for saying that because I love her, even if she does get sort of made fun of all the time.
Anybody else care to answer?
Want to weigh in? It's blood mode. It's very bright.
Yay.
I found my bike light.
Yes.
What's the next question?
Okay, next question. Hey, whoa, what the hell just happened here?
That's an interesting question.
I thought that was how that started. Hey.
I have to say, a lot.
What the hell just happened here? I don't know. I'm proud of the U.S. for growing up. That just happened.
It's working, by the way.
Oh, good.
Okay. Sorry, I went to, like, click off of my notifications on Facebook, and apparently Facebook thought I wanted to go to 2013 on the Fairy Tail podcast page, so...
I know.
And I'm like, hey, yo, what's going on here? Sorry. So, the next one is from Michael Johnson. He says, sorry my questions have been paragraphs lately. I'll keep this one short. Tsundere or yandere? What was the breaking point of this personalities in anime, and what brought them to their popular status?
Tsundere and yandere. I was like, what the hell?
I'm not sure when they popped up. They just sort of happened.
Yeah,
they've been around for a while.
Yeah.
Tsundere gets more attention than yandere, I think, which is fine, because yandere scares the shit out of me.
Yandere's the one
I love you with this knife.
Nice, and they're actually horrible, creepy monsters. Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
On the outside, aggressive on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're like,
like,
I love you with this knife, and you're like,
And then, like,
Kind of like that one character in Kara Gunso. You know what I'm talking about, and her frog friend.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, with the little private or whatever. What is that? Which one is that one? It's like Kara, little blue one that still got his tadpole tail. He is exactly yandere.
But I think tsundere is, I don't know when it popped up, but I'm almost positive that it is a way for girls to show pride, because that's sort of what it's based on, is like, I am too prideful to admit my feelings for you.
Yeah, or to show weakness.
Right. Which, you know, is generally interpreted as feelings, though I don't think that that's necessarily strength. But that's a conversation for another day. So I don't have any idea when they popped up. I feel like they probably have always sort of been there because that is very much a character type, and tropes are a thing because they work. I don't know when it got named though.
Neither am I. Like, I think maybe a year ago somebody referred to me as tsundere, and I was like, a what?
Tsundere.
No, well, yeah, tsundere, but they call me tsundere, and I was like, a what?
Oh, I was like, you said it wrong again. I know that we have issues with Japanese, but
So I was just like, what is this? And then, like, I swear, the entire anime convention I was at, that's what everybody was talking about. Like, these two, I was like, what the f is everybody talking about?
yeah, I have issues with the tsundere trope just because, like, mostly because I can see myself in it because I am very prideful and, like, I don't want to admit my feelings about stuff. But, like, when I have them, I will say it. I'm not gonna, like, punch you in the face to get around it. Like, that's just stupid. So I think that it's a really stupid thing, but it is definitely has probably been a thing for a really, really long time.
Unfortunately, yeah.
It has been at least since Tenchimuyo and probably way back before that. Probably during Ranma 1/2, if not further back than that as well.
Yeah, and Ranma's a fairly old series, but that's definitely got some tsundere going on there.
The third dere is kudere, which is just...
I don't know what that is. Never heard that one.
Have you ever seen Haruhi Suzumiya?
Oh. Wait. What? Who's that from?
What?
Who? I know that name, but I can't remember.
Okay, but why are you under the table asking who's that from?
Who's that character? Because I know who it is, I just can't place the anime.
What? That's the name of her anime, Haruhi Suzumiya.
Oh, then I don't know who it is. I just know the name. I didn't know the name of it. Okay, well, it's fine.
The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya.
Okay. See, and it's not a show if I don't know what you're talking about, because it has to happen every time. I don't know what that means.
The character Yuki from that series, she is she's considered a kudere.
What does that mean?
Sort of just a cold emotion.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Sort of. It's hard. It's
hard to explain. I'll just have to watch it. Then next time it happens, I won't be an idiot. I would like to apologize. I just didn't get it.
Don't worry.
Also kind of Imagine Raven from Teen Titans.
Oh, okay.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm right here.
You'll have to imagine New Year's right there. Bah!
Anyway, so there's your answer. We don't know when it came up, and basically the differences are one shows their emotions, but they're cute on the inside. The other one is cute on the outside and doesn't show their emotions.
And also will kill you. I love you with this knife.
I love you to death.
Literally.
Alright, and our last one is from Alex Atkins. Says, here's a question. How long does it take for English dubbed or subbed anime to come out once they have been animated and reviewed depending on the length of the anime? That one is basically how popular is it when the subs come out in the United States. Did it hit really good or did it just kind of, mellow in the water? If it's really good, you can get it almost immediately because they started the simulcast stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it depends on the popularity, basically.
Yeah, the more popular it is, the faster it'll get dubbed and stuff. Because I know that sometimes they will still grab up shows that are a few years old and then get them dubbed.
That's because
if it experiences like a resurgence of popularity or something.
Yeah. I think I found it.
Okay.
I think it originated from Urasei Yatsura, or the return of Lum, and Lamu the Invader Girl.
All right.
I've never heard of any of what you just.
Way to go, sleuthing.
Its original run came out in 1978. So.
I wasn't even born yet.
Nobody on the podcast was.
And right now I'm the oldest.
You are. But that's why I made it a point to say nobody on the podcast was, because even Natsu was not born yet. And we all know he's our resident old man. And he's not here to defend himself.
And I'm not touching that with a 10-foot.
It's funny because I used to be the youngest, and then Wendy.
Yep. Oh, I forgot to send her a link. I'm such an ass. I do that right now.
I'm youngest now.
Yeah, she didn't message me asking for the photo. So
I normally just do it, and then I forgot. Was that the last question? I don't remember the last question. I got just literally pushed out of the head.
How long does it take for English dubbed or subbed anime to come out?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Animated and reviewed depending on length of anime.
Yeah.
It's not really the length of the anime. Even though like they could get really popular and you get them dubbed and everything's great, and then all of a sudden you're waiting for the next episode and it just never comes out because all of a sudden it just dropped off the face of the planet.
Yeah. Typing and speaking is not a thing. We learned this earlier, that I cannot type and speak at the same time.
What? No way.
Okay, well, I think that's it for that one, right? So now we move on to what's new in Animoo. And so we watched Toradora this week.
I feel like we were supposed to watch Baby Steps, because...
No, next week is Baby Steps, because you remembered Toradora right after we had figured it out.
Okay.
We were like, we're gonna watch Baby Steps, and you're like, no, because I'm pretty sure Jalal said we should watch Toradora, and then everybody was like, oh yeah. So we watched Toradora.
I feel like
Baby Steps is next week. Plus, I don't know. I feel like Natsu would like to talk about Baby Steps, and he's still not here. So.
Oh god, don't even get me started on Baby Steps. But I totally watched Toradora. Like, I watched it like a month ago. Like,
I'm so proud of you. I'm on episode 8.
Oh my god.
And I don't know, I'm not enthralled. I love Ryuji. Oh my gosh, he is an actual waifu, because he cooks and he cleans and he's smart and he's loyal, and oh my god, he's like perfect. I literally can't find anything wrong with him, except for maybe that he's falling for Taiga, and Taiga's... I don't like her. But that's okay. Whatever.
It's
not real.
I love Taiga. Like, Taiga, she is my favorite.
I don't know. I really like Miori. Is that her name? Miorin?
Minori?
Taiga. Miori. I love her. She's so smiley and so happy, and she makes me you can't help but like be excited for her. And then also the friend whose name I can't remember because he doesn't show up that often. Kitamura.
Yeah, Kitamura.
He's adorable too. But like mostly my issue with it is that I love the friendship that developed between Ryuji and Taiga. Like, their friendship as best friends is so cute, and I don't want... I mean, I knew that it was going to happen. It's obviously going to happen because it's a romantic comedy, and that just doesn't happen in romantic comedies. But I wanted them to stay friends, and I wanted them to, like, be this really solid friendship, and then they go pursue the people that they originally were trying to pursue. And I know that that's never going to happen, but oh my god, I would love that to happen.
Apparently there's a movie that came out that totally ignores the end of the anime.
Dog.
Like,
I need you to be quiet.
The end of the anime, spoiler alert, so mute yourself right
I was going to say, if you don't want to listen, sorry.
Yeah, spoiler. At the end of the anime, they kind of do get together, but then Taiga leaves, and she's like, I need to find myself, and so Ryuji just kind of is like, okay, well, find yourself, I'm here, love you. And then apparently there's like a movie that I haven't seen the movie, but my boyfriend has, and it ignores the end of the anime, so basically like the last 5 episodes, that's where Taiga and Ryuji, they're like, oh my god, we have feelings for each other, but I don't know how to deal with this right now. And in the anime, it's like, I don't know how to deal with this right now. or sorry, the movie, I don't know how to deal with this right now, and then it just takes a right turn into not following the freaking path here. So I don't know. I haven't seen it though, and I've been told like not to, because then it'll just like ruin it for me, because I love the ending. Like I love that Taiga and Ryuji end up getting together.
Well, maybe I need to watch more of it. I just think that their friendship is so adorable that I don't want it to be ruined with feelings. And like this is sort of a thing that I have issues with society in general. Like this is me projecting my own views of the way society treats friendships between girls and boys onto an anime, which maybe I shouldn't, and by maybe I mean I shouldn't do, but like people have issues when girls and guys are friends, and like when they're really good friends, because they're like, oh, you should be dating. You're like, but why? Like, I would just really like that to happen one time, and I know this is not that serious, but they have such a cute friendship. I just love it. I don't know. It's a cute show. Should we give a little bit of a synopsis, P.S.? I forgot about that part.
Yeah. So basically, Toradora is about Taiga, or the Palm Top Tiger. She's basically this little badass.
Spitball.
Yeah.
I really liked sorry, not to interrupt you, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I really like in the first episode when they're like Palm Top Tiger, and he like imagines a tiger on his palm and like picked her up, and I was like, it's so cute. It's a good deal.
What is this?
What? Oh, that was pretty cute.
So anyway, and then you get Ryuji, who looks like, your school bully, and he's not, and
he's such a sweetheart. I just adore him.
He has an unfortunate encounter with Taiga, and then Taiga mistakes his backpack for Kitamura's and puts a love letter in it, except for she's totally klutzy and doesn't actually put the love letter in it. Mm-hmm. And it starts off one hell of a night where Taiga breaks into Ryuji's apartment.
Yeah.
And then tries to get the love letter
shit
back.
Crazy.
And he's like, you idiot, there was nothing in it. And he's like, I can't believe I'm so obsessed. And he's like, oh, you haven't seen anything yet. Look
look at me.
And he has this entire box full of like songs and playlists in the car, and like dates that he wants to go on with her best friend Minarine, and Taiga wants to go on a date with his best friend Kitamura, and so they make a friendship pact to help each other get with the person that they are obsessed with or that they are in love with. And on their journey, the two people that Kitamura and Minarine figure out before Taiga and Ryuji that Taiga and Ryuji are falling for each other. And so they start trying to get Taiga and Ryuji together, while Taiga and Ryuji are still trying to get them
with the others,
with their opposites. And somewhere in the middle, like the paths cross, and it just happens. And now they're trying to deal with the fact that they have feelings with each other, and they totally start denying it. And like Taiga's like, I want to go out with Kitamura, and Ryuji's like, well, I want to go out with Minarine, and then they're like, but you're right here.
But you're better. And
so they struggle with it.
Yeah. I need to finish the series. I'm sure maybe I'll...
It is really cute, and like...
Maybe I'll get there.
The ending is really awkward. Like, it's literally a note on the table from Taiga to Ryuji, and
bringing it back around. All right.
And so like she's like, I'm gone. I need to find myself, but I really love you, and one day I'll come back and we can get married. But I can't do that.
And she can wear the things he made her. That was pretty funny in the swimsuit scene. Like there was the swimsuit episode, and she's super flat-chested. Like there's flat-chested, and then there's like Taiga flat-chested.
So flat-chested that the flatness goes in the chest. Like,
yeah, right. She's like concave. Anyway, Ryuji is super nice. Ryuji is super nice, and he made her little cups because he's also good at sewing because he does everything. literally like the perfect person.
Like, this is a girl's best friend boyfriend ever. Like,
yeah, right. Anyway, he made her pads to make, and freaking Miori was like, what did she say? Fake booby power or something? I don't remember. It was so funny. I was just like, oh my god.
it was like something like pretend booby.
But yeah, I don't remember.
Booby power.
I don't know. It was pretty funny. But Taiga was like, I'm so wearing these when I get married. It was pretty funny. I don't know. So I'm warming up to her, but like she just seemed like she was much colder than most tsundere characters, like way colder than I've ever seen, but my experience is fairly limited. Obviously, I don't know what anybody's ever talking about. But I don't know. And she also grew up a lot faster than most of the other tsundere characters. Like, it's either you get a confession, or like any other like shoujo, you get a confession in the first episode, or they finally realize it in the last episode. But like episode 8, she was just like, "He's mine," and I was like, "Oh, well, okay. You haven't really realized it, but you're saying things, so like it's kind of the same." I don't know. I feel like she grew up a lot faster. I don't know.
Yeah,
What do we want to rate this out of?
Well, the only real thing that is like a constant in
Tiny Tigers
is Palm Top Tiger and Love Letters.
That's true. Well, I kind of want to Palm Top Tiger. What? Oh yeah, that's right. Taiga is Happy's voice actor in Japanese, which is funny to me because you hear her be so, like, you can sometimes hear the happy in her voice and you're just like, oh, look, you're so cute right now, and then you just like, oh, no, stop it, go back to being Happy. Happy's so cute. He was so cute in this week's episode, oh my gosh.
Okay, so Palm Top Tigers?
Sure. I just want Palm Top. I can't say it. I can't. Palm Top Tigers. Because they're so cute.
Okay. So, Mira, on a scale of 1 to 5 Palm Top Tigers, what is your rating?
I'm going to have to go with 3 just because I'm not finished and I'm still not in love with it. But... Oh.
Oh. What was that? Oh, God.
Echo.
Hey, Lisana, we have echo.
Hello?
Yep, there it went.
It's so weird because it's been sitting there. It hasn't been doing anything.
I know, right? It just started. I don't know what happened.
Fuck my computer.
Freaking me out.
I don't like listening to myself.
I also don't like listening to myself because there's like 4 or 5 different layers between it. Like, I don't know. Science.
So, like, listening to myself it's not only like when I have to go through the podcast episodes and put them on the website, I like try to skip over myself. Like, no. Okay. Anyway, did you watch it, Caleb?
No.
Lisana? I'm typing right now, so if she says something, somebody tell me.
Oh, she didn't.
She's shaking her head, no.
Do you have... No? Okay. I was going to say, if you have headphones, that should probably solve it. Daryl Green gives it 4.
I give it 5.
And I think probably Jimmy Livers will agree with you. He says he's been... it's his favorite romance anime, and he's been suggesting it for like 3 weeks. I mean, I haven't been here.
Yeah, I think he has, and then like Jalal and I think Ray.
Oh, we lost an Elfman. Good thing we did Cooking with Elfman before.
Okay, so next, so the lineup, if we remember, I think next week is Baby Steps.
Yeah, so next week is Baby Steps, and then I think after that is Your Lie in April.
Apparently we're like doing 4, so we need so on the thing we have Toradora, then Baby Steps, Your Lie in April. We need another one.
Let's see what we have in the comments. I started watching. It's on Netflix. I watched the first episode of something called Nura, Rise of the Yokai Clan. Something. Yeah, Nura something.
I watched a really good one called Nana, and it's on Netflix.
Hmm?
The thing is like it's unfinished because the mangaka went on hiatus, and then like
We hate when that happens.
it got picked up for an anime, and then it was dubbed, and like they dubbed up to like a certain point, and they're like, well, we can't actually go any further, so it's just kind of there, and so you're left with this really inconclusive ending. But up until then, like, okay, a little backstory. It's two girls named Nana. They're from different, Nana K has had, rough life. Abandoned. She's in a rock band. Her boyfriend gets an offer to go and play for like one of the hottest bands in Tokyo, and he takes it. So she's really broken about it, and she decides to move to Tokyo. Then you have Nana O, who falls in love with everybody at first sight. Like, if a dude smiles at her, she's having heart palpitations, and like she just has to fall in love with him. And she falls in love with one guy, and he's a married dude, and it doesn't end very well, and so it kind of breaks her. And then she falls in love with Soshi, a guy named Soshi. And he moves to Tokyo to go to an art school, and so a year later she saves up enough money to go to Tokyo, and both Nanas meet on a train to Tokyo, and they need a place to live, and they happen to be looking at the same apartment, and so they become roommates.
Oh, jeez.
And then you get, obviously you get, their story and whatnot, and oh my god, it is such a good story, but damn it, you want to destroy.
You want more of it?
Huh?
You want more of it? You want an ending?
Yes, because like
so we have
Nana K, she's part of a band. She gets she's the singer. The drummer, who wants to be a lawyer, actually stays in the band and moves to Tokyo and becomes the drummer for the band again. I think the bassist, he moves to Tokyo because he follows Nana K, and they want to, he can't let go of the band. He's like, no, this can't happen. And then they find another guy to be the guitar player because Nana's boyfriend was the guitar player, and he's not the guitar player for, or the bass player, for a band called Trap Nest in Tokyo. And so, Nana K, she's trying to get this band together. She's trying to get over her boyfriend, and then Nana O is just falling in love with everybody. She's such a mess. She is such a mess. And then she falls for one of the Trap Nest people, and it just gets really. It's out there. So, I talked enough about Nana.
Oh yeah, I saw that on Google, on Netflix. I think Erza really likes that. Erza really likes that. We have.
She cosplays Nana K.
Yeah. We have suggestions for Haganai and Zero no Tsukaima, which I have never heard of, Alex. Has anybody else heard of Zero no Tsukaima?
I feel like I might have, but I don't know.
Yeah. So we could do those. One of those.
So
Jimmy gives this a 5 out of 5. P.S. He gives Toradora a 5 out of 5.
Okay. So there's 3 of them. Those 2 and Nana. Are we voting?
I don't know. Yeah. But we can vote Haganai, Zero no Tsukaima, and Nana. We can vote on that. Well, I literally have no idea.
I don't know about the other ones. Let me look those up on Crunchyroll real quick.
Okay.
I think Nana's not on Crunchyroll, but it's on Netflix.
No, Nana's on Netflix.
So.
We have a Wendy again. You're here.
Yeah, it glitched out on me, but I got it to work.
Yay! I'm so sorry about not sending that earlier. I was cleaning my room, and then I was like, oh yeah, I'm in charge, which really isn't that big of a deal. I just clearly can't do anything else, apparently.
It's fine. I get distracted all the time.
So what's the first one? The one that starts with an H?
Haganai, Haganai.
H-A-G. Haganai, Sina, and... okay, so I don't think Haganai is on Crunchyroll.
I might be. Hold on. I gotta...
Sounds like...
Here's the summary. Oh, look. So Tatsuya suggested this. He sent me the thing earlier. I just remembered.
Haganai is actually on Funimation.
Is it? Okay. He says it's hilarious. But it's... So Kadoka Hasegawa is a recent transfer student to St. Chronica Academy, a Catholic high school. As with every other school he has ever attended, he finds it difficult to make friends there because of his naturally blonde hair and fierce-looking eyes, which make him look like a dangerous Yankee to his prejudiced schoolmates. One day, it's Kadaka. I can't read. I said it wrong the first time, I think. Kadaka accidentally comes across the equally solitary and very abrasive Yozora Mikazuki while she converses with her imaginary friend Tomo. No! Not Tomo! Realizing that neither of them have any social lives, they decide that the best way to improve their situation is to form a club, the Neighbors Club, precisely intended to make friends and learn social skills. That sounds super awkward, but also kind of hilarious. What about Zero no...
okay, so it's on Crunchyroll, and I clicked on Crunchyroll, and I'm definitely logged in, but there's no videos. Sorry, due to licensing limitations, videos are unavailable in your region.
Huh. That's interesting. Oh, wait a minute. Haganai next review. Oh, no. That is not what I want. That's because that's the Insane Game Freak. Episode 43. I wonder if they're also a podcast. Okay, well, if it's on... Not on, If it's on Funimation still, though, that's okay. Let's see about Zero Notes. Oh, there it is!
It is on Funimation?
Wait a minute. Zero no Tsukaima is due to... Oh, that's the one you were talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's not on there.
It's
also like Naruto, One Piece, Fairy Tail, and Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, though, so...
It's also called The Familiar of Zero.
Oh, this one says I don't like being forced to watch anime through illegitimate means only. I don't know if that means that it's not on Funimation or anything, but if we can't watch it legally, then we can't talk about it.
Okay, well, something called The Familiar of Zero F popped up.
On Funimation?
Oh, no, on Crunchyroll. I don't think we can watch this one, guys.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that one, because there's 2 reviews that said, whoa, hello, Funimation. I'm going to search anyway, but I don't want to subscribe today, I want to search. Okay. So how about Nana?
Nana, I know for sure, is on Netflix.
And I couldn't find Haganai on Crunchyroll, but that doesn't mean anything.
No, Haganai's not on Crunchyroll, it's on Funimation.
Oh, is it? Okay. That's right. I got super confused about what's going on. Yeah, Zero no Tsukaima is not on that either, and it's really unfortunate. Okay.
So the producer, Funimation Entertainment is the producer for Zero no Tsukaima, but I'm not finding it.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't find it on the site either. We'll have to put that one, like, I guess Haganai is also on Hulu, which, that makes sense because, Hulu is how Funimation streams stuff, I think. Everybody's super excited to see you, Wendy.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're like, welcome back. Wendy!
have this alligator joke. It's
You have
awesome.
an alligator joke?
Oh, Raven knows it, but it's good. It's good. Trust me. All right, you want to hear it? Okay, so what do you call an alligator in a vest?
Okay, yeah, it's not on Funimation either.
Okay, you call an alligator an investigator.
Ah, that's funny. So let's do Haganai, I guess, or Nana. I guess we can leave that up to. Oh, it's a Jalal. We just finished talking about Toradora.
Stop.
Shall we move on and we can talk about it later and we can announce it next week? Because we're so indecisive.
I'm kind of looking at Haganai. I'm like, there's a lot.
It sounds funny, and we did do quite a few dark shows in a row, so I'm not really opposed to that.
Well, like the whole the Funimation page is covered in like girls in maid outfits.
Oh yeah. So you know it's good. Okay. Well, how about we do that one?
We can vote.
We can vote. I vote for Nana because it's on Netflix, and I don't particularly care for Hulu.
Okay, Jalal, Haganai or Nana?
Never heard of either one of them.
Oh, wonderful.
You see Haganai or Nana? Can she hear us?
I don't know.
Lucy?
Yeah?
Haganai or Nana?
Haganai.
Haganai.
Biased. Haganai.
Biased.
I'm biased.
Have you seen it?
I have, and Jade's in it,
Oh, we
Jade
love
Jackson.
her.
so
love
I'm
her.
biased.
That's fine.
And I watched the entire series so far.
All right.
'Cause I love it.
Haganai or Nana?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
No, it's on Netflix.
Okay, Lisana, Haganai or Nana?
Nana, because I've actually heard of it.
Okay, so that's 3 for Nana.
Okay, so how about we'll do Nana and then we can watch Haganai after that?
Yeah, that works.
That way we get both of them anyway.
Yeah, okay, so I'll get that on the website.
Okay, good. We have so many lined up. We're gonna have to remember this.
That's why I put it on the website, because we kept forgetting, so I'm like, you know what, all of it on the website.
That's a good idea. Okay, so while you do that, I'm gonna briefly talk about the anime episode this week. Woo! Did anybody else watch it?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. I thought I would ask anyway.
You shouldn't be surprised anymore.
I'm not. I just thought I would ask anyway. Give everybody the chance to say no. It's hard. So I have been struggling with the anime recently because of the recaps, and also I just care much more about what's happening in the manga instead of because I already know what's going to happen. But this week was only like a minute of recap. It was it was so great. It was wonderful.
What? There was a Nana live action? What?
Yeah, I don't know.
They're making a Princess Jellyfish live action. I'm excited.
Oh, really?
For that. Yes, they are. I'm excited.
To continue. Princess Jellyfish is freaking adorable.
It's too
weird. But anyway, so this week in Fairy Tail we had Happy was. I'm pretty sure there was a Metal Gear Solid reference because Happy was being all stealthy in a barrel. And then a guard looked back and got a question mark over his head, and then kept walking. Like, because obviously they can't do more than that. But I don't know if I'm right about that. It was pretty funny, regardless. And so Happy got all sneaky, and then he flew back, and he is helping the gang find the floating cube that is the Tartarus hideout headquarters. guild hall, whatever you want to call it. It's weird. The weird is, I guess I kind of changed the scene with Natsu and Lisana. Because in the manga, right there, Lisana's naked in the cell, right? And so she keeps freaking out that Natsu like forgets and like will look at her to talk and then be like, "Oh yeah, you're naked. I shouldn't have done that because now I'm okay. Now I'm in trouble. Now I'm in pain." So she's wearing clothes, and like I totally understand why they did that because it is a kids show, like kids, right? Like it's not necessarily a thing they could probably have really done, especially because like last time with Lucy, like you didn't see it. You knew she was naked. You didn't see it for very long, but like this is a whole like recurring thing. It's not just like 10 seconds of like, oh, this person's naked and now they're not. Like Lisana is naked in there for a long time until she gets clothing from, was it Silver? Did Silver do it?
Yeah.
I don't remember. That's what I thought. But we got to see Silver again, and he froze Natsu solid. And it's so funny to read the comments because they're like, I really hope they're not brothers, or like I hope they're not related. And people are, you know, we had a really touching Groovia moment, and people are like, I hope they're not siblings. And you're like, what? Where would that come from? Like, cause she's like, I have a bad feeling, and like then you see this other guy, and when Natsu says gray and he gets frozen solid, like in a half a second, and just like, you know, people are jumping to interesting conclusions, and it makes me happy. But I just, like, I understand why they changed the Lisana scene, but I also, like, it's weird because, like, she's flushed and stuff, and you're like, but you're wearing clothes. Like, Natsu's not saying anything particularly adorable.
It away from it a little bit is what you're kind of getting at.
Yeah, because, like, they're still having, like, Natsu will, like, face away from her, and then he'll look at her and say something, and then she'll, like, flush, and you're like, but they're like, it's hot in here, and I don't remember that it was that hot. And I could just be misremembering it, because that happens a lot, but, it was just a little strange. Like, I totally understand why they did it, and, like, I was not really expecting her to be naked, but I was also kind of, like, I don't know. It's just weird, having read it. So, I liked this episode, mostly because there weren't frickin' recaps for half the goddamn episode, but also, like, you know, you see Happy, and Levy gets a chance to shine, and, like, with all of the terrible directions that Happy gives, she's trying to pinpoint where it is, and, you know, where the guild hall floating cube of death is, and, like, you know, you get a whole bunch of stuff, and, like, we got to see Franmouth fight a little bit. We didn't get to see his power. There was a little bit more fighting with Jalal, and Zero has awakened from within Brain, and so, like, shit's about to get real. Just there's a lot happening, and it's really exciting, and I really like it. I like seeing it animated, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It was good, but I feel like it could have been better, but I understand why it wasn't. It's kind of like it feels like I feel like I'm in a weird position because of that. I don't know. Anyway, that's it. So it's time for Guess Who with Carla, everybody's favorite.
Durr. There's so many tabs open right now. Okay. I know you wrote down who won, so tell me.
Oh yeah. Oh shoot. Oh, I covered it. We've had Daryl Green, The Holy Herald, FT Forever 777, and TRG Try One win this month.
Okay, so you guys are... Yeah, we're behind. Hair and, like, touchy things that are...
Yeah,
really...
we got distracted at the beginning, and since we're sort of waiting for Natsu to come on so that we can end the show...
Yeah. Anyway, so, you guys that were just named, obviously you can't, guess anything but random nonsensical bullshit, which I think TRJ try...
Always does, anyway.
Anyway, so, that's not anything different. The rules are as follows. There's 10 minutes. You get a 2 minutes for 5 hints. So 2 minutes per hint. At the end of the segment, if nobody has guessed, then we move on to Reedus Gallery, and the hints go up on fairytalepodcast.com. We ask that you don't start guessing until I actually say guess, but because we know you're already guessing. And that sucks for you because your guesses don't count. Then when at the end I add a 45-second buffer to let you guys catch up so that you can actually hear the last hint. The hints stop counting when I say stop. So when I start the 45-second buffer, nobody's looking at the comments, so stop guessing. So they no longer count. So I think Natsu wanted to give away Funimation, but he's not here, so I guess we're just going to default to Crunchyroll.
Okay. I can say Funimation for 200 too, so.
Yeah, so anyway, you'll get a free 2-day premium trial to crunchyroll.com if you are the winner. Again, the email is fairytalepodcast@gmail.com. So if we call out your name, we ask that you email us so that we can give you your free trial. If you want a 30-day free trial, there is a link that I believe is in Mira's lower third. It's crunchyroll.com.
If I have my Twitter handle in there right now. I do not.
Yes.
You're right. I have the Crunchyroll one.
So I really hope Natsu has taken me off main.
Yeah, he has.
Okay, thank God. I just realized.
I know, I realized that too, like, midway through when we were talking about the other stuff, about Toradora, and I was just like, and then I was watching the video and I was like, oh, yeah, no, he did it, okay.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, so, get my trusty little phone here that Samsung managed to screw up.
Tuffy loves your jokes, by the way, Wendy.
Yay! My
So
aunt
right.
called them cheesy.
There are. That's what's so great about them.
They are really cheesy.
Oh my god, a wild Jalal. Everybody's super stoked for Jalal, too.
Okay, so the timer is set, and your first hint is they are elderly.
What was that about, Joel?
A wild Jalal appears.
Oh.
People are excited to see.
No, we're calling you old.
we're...
I'm just kidding.
Well, this is making me so mad because Netflix won't let me like copy and paste the photo they have.
Can you screenshot it?
It's really small. Like it's like
Zoom in?
and if I try to click on it, it just starts playing the episode.
Yep. Liam Neeson. Oh, the light peasant Frowny, the silly piggy. Who's that? Frieza, Lord Helix, Lady Helix, and Wonder Boy are all of our wonderful guesses from our resident troll that we adore.
So no, 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 and no.
I mean, he can't win anyway, so this is gonna be fun. Welcome to the Nope train. Kadaka Hasegawa. We're going to watch it eventually. We'll get there. Senna meet Kashiwazaki. I was going to say it right. Kashiwazaki. Somebody has the nickname Meat in that show? That is a terrible nickname. Also delicious. I can't decide. That's how I feel about that.
I feel like they're just giving you a... We totally skipped con updates, yo.
Yeah, well, she was on mute. And we can do it if you still want to.
That sounded dirty.
Damn it, Wendy. I got distracted. Okay, actual comments. I don't even know how to say that one, TRJ Trey ones. I'm just gonna skip it because I know it's not the answer. Is that Polyushka?
No.
Makarov?
Huh?
Makarov?
No. The next hint is they are, or not they are, they have blue hair.
Is it old tier?
No.
Who has blue hair that's old? It just makes me think of Ami because that's who I most recently met in Toradora. But she's not old. She's just freaking full of herself. We have Makarov again. Yukimura Kusunoki. Nope. Zoro. Laser Gator. Who's Nate? What is Nate wants to battle? Question mark. What? I can't say half of these. TRJ Chair 1, you're testing my language and it's not going to happen. An albino Namekian. That one always happens. Yuzora Mikazuki, I'm assuming is another Haganai character. We're sort of slacking on that. Okay, here we go. Is it Happy?
No.
You already guessed the old hag. You can't guess the same one twice with a different phrase. It's the same, unless you're not talking about Polyushka this time, because the answer is still no if you are. Is it Edo Wendy?
No.
That was a good guess, though. I wouldn't have thought of that one, because they're old and blue hair. Is it Makao?
No.
Kabuto Hasegawa, a.k.a. Oh, nope, okay.
You know what? Just because I haven't heard it, the Jackal.
Jackal has not been guessed.
Damn
Neither
it.
has Master Bob.
She was hoping she was going to get through the whole thing without hearing it, so.
Nope. Danny Phantom. Is it Lulu? Who's Lulu?
I don't know.
Okay.
League of Legends Lulu?
Oh, probably. I don't actually know.
Is it Mr. Broccoli Head, even though I think he's green?
Who's...
No, it is not.
Wait, Majir?
Correct.
Who is that? Jimmy Livers, way to go!
Fajir.
No, Mejeer, I think, is how it's supposed to be. Is how it's spelled.
Majir is one of the four elders of Extalia.
Oh. Oh, wow. Way to go. Good memory. Jimmy Livers for the win. Do you want me to include the fusion sniper in quotes that you have added to your name recently within the last multiple months?
Okay, we'll do a little bit about Majir. Majir is an elderly Exsheed who is notably taller than most of his fellow Exsheeds. He has a long, light beard reaching down to his middle chest, large eyebrows diagonally pointing upwards on his forehead, and distinctive eyes, each taking on the shape of a 3, which seems to be always half closed, likely as a result of his presbyphobia.
I don't know.
Biopia. There you go. I have no idea. And his
I don't either, and I don't know what you're trying to say, so I can't help you.
Presbyopia.
Nope. That doesn't make any sense to me.
And his refusal to wear glasses, framing his beard are his numerous long whiskers and his large feline ears diagonally going upwards. Jir wears a long, loose robe that comes down to his feet. Over it, he dons a dark hooded cloak with lighter edges and the parts corresponding to his shoulders, each bearing a light circle with a thin X in it, sometimes instead portrayed as a plain, light oval patch. He's always shown with the hood on, his ears emerging from it. He also has a light ornamental scarf hanging from his neck, which is covered in a series of dark motifs reminiscent of many X's crossed with the same amount of arched forms. Obviously, he's in the Edalus arc. His magic and abilities is Era, like all the Exsheeds. Being an Exsheed, Majir is blessed with the ability to sprout angelic wings and fly. When using this magic, he is able to carry one object or passenger without suffering from the extra weight. He does have an equipment. It is a staff. Majir is shown carrying around in his left hand a long gnarled staff, which gets thinner and thinner near its lower edge. and has its massive upper edge adorned by a pair of large holes placed horizontally, one near the other, together with a bulge below them, something which makes the whole edge resemble the stylized head of an odd creature. And that's my year.
All right. Way to go. That I totally forgot about that guy. But now I remember him. Weird. Okay. Lisana, are you ready for Reedus Gallery? Woohoo! I can't actually tell. People get frozen on my screens a lot. There you are. Okay.
I am
So
here.
you looked like you were frozen, but I can't actually tell. This is our
our winner.
Okay.
They got all the votes. There was another one. Okay, so this week's entry to Reedus Gallery is Lucy Fairy Tale by Fangle. Yeah, I'm just gonna say Fangle May.
I think that's probably how you say that.
Or Fangel May. Don't. I'm fucking
Okay,
around.
I was gonna say. Well, I mean, we can try. We really want.
Fangle May, whatever.
Somebody.
Yeah. So, I guess I'll just say what I like about it and stuff. The foreshortening's good on the arm. The coloring's pretty good. I like the style of the art piece. Compared to some of the other pieces that are in this person's gallery, however, it kind of falls a little bit short, especially if you look at some of their newer stuff. There's a really cool gray piece in there. I'll link you guys to it. But, you know, it looks pretty good. You know, it's got good, neat line work. And, like I said, the foreshortening's good and the style's pretty neat. Here, let me just real quick link you guys to the picture of Gray that I like. Because I was like, ooh, that's nice.
That's nice.
I'm tired.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't like that one.
Because this piece that we're looking at now was made in 2012. And the other one was made about a year later. So that's a pretty good jump in art quality progression, I'd say. And shit, if you look at the stuff
I
that
hit
was...
my funny nerve. Nice.
And then, like, my god, if you look at some of the stuff that they're producing now, it's pretty amazing. Anyways, enough blabbing from me. I'm gonna go around and get everybody's opinions. So, Wendy, what rating do you give this?
I like this naked Erza.
You're on mute, honey. You're still on mute.
No.
She's not muted. It's probably her computer fucking up again.
No, it says muted.
Oh, I know, but her computer is very special.
Oh, okay. Then just type it. The rating you give it.
Oh, there you are. Maybe. She might have been gone, too.
She gave it a double D. Alright.
Yeah.
So, Mira.
Oh, well, wrong tab. I think I'm gonna give it a D. Well, maybe.
Okay.
Oh, I wanted to see some of Fangle.
We just lost Lucy.
I think we did.
Yeah, so
Bummer.
Carla. Oh, we lost Wendy.
Aww. We're losing everybody.
Lucy's back.
Lucy's back.
I
Lucy.
squeezed everybody away.
Rating. Hold on. We got Lucy back. I've got an order. Sorry.
Who's going?
Yeah.
Lucy, your turn. Rate yourself.
It's difficult.
Rate your
Fine.
booty.
I give it a D.
Okay.
That's the only one I can see.
Carla?
I give it a C.
Alright, Angelo.
I give it a D.
Alright, one thing you liked or disliked. Mira.
I actually really like the way the eyes are done in this piece. I like how sharp they look because it makes her look really, really intense, which is not something we often see from Lucy.
Sorry. Oh, Wendy is back.
Wendy, do you want to type to us what you like or dislike? Since we may or may not be able to hear you.
Oh, and somebody, once I wrap up, remember to contact Natsu.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Wendy, you typing?
Huh?
Oh, we can hear you. What one thing you like or dislike?
Okay, awesome. I just liked the enthusiasm for once, not the boobs. Those are pretty great too, but like just the way that she holds herself.
Yeah. I feel that. Mira.
Mira already gave her thing.
Oh, right. Shit. Sorry. I think the sugar crash is coming soon. So, Lucy.
I like the eyes.
Okay.
Enough said.
Carla?
I feel very odd about the art style. Like,
It's one of their older pieces, so you gotta give it a little bit of slack.
yeah, well, no, like, it's just how everything's really changed. So, I mean, I like it, but it's just, I don't really know how to feel about it. Like, it's fan art of Lucy, it looks good, but I can't pick or choose something that I actually like, so I just kind of like it.
Okay. Jalal?
I like it. I just think that the colors should be a bit brighter.
Alright. One word to describe this picture. Wendy.
Got it. Enthusiasm.
Mira?
I'm gonna say intensity.
Lucy?
Boob.
Boob.
Carla?
It sticks out.
It does.
Um,
I wish my boobs were that
bright?
perky. Not that bright.
Angelo.
Did I just hear you say perky?
Yes.
Oh god. Fist.
Okay. So that's gonna wrap us up for this week's entry into Reedus Gallery, and we're gonna get Natsu on so we can move on to the manga.
Yeah. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Let's get this week's chapter going on.
I need to stop yawning. Shit.
I'm really stoked about this chapter because it's more of the side characters. Also,
We're on 441, right?
Mm-hmm. Is that what we're waiting for? Is he's gonna join us, or did he just want to be notified?
I assume.
Right? I assumed it was because he was gonna join us, but. Oh, I posted a comment, and I said, "Here's this week's chapter," instead of "Here's this week's chapter" with an exclamation point.
Is it this week's chapter?
Well, I guess not. I don't know. Yes, it is. I just clearly don't know how to type.
Wait, what?
I was talking about a comment I just left in the, because I put the link to read with us in the comments. And this week I put a question mark instead of an exclamation point. It was like, this week's chapter?
Use one.
Maybe?
It may be, it may be not. We're just trying to fuck with you.
Ha ha ha, suckers! I messaged him on Skype just in case you didn't see the one in this chat thing. So while we're stalling for time, trying to figure out what's going on, my toes are super cold, but the rest of me is really, really, really warm because it was very hot today. But the AC is traveling along the floor. So
Are you getting cold feet?
I am getting cold feet, guys. I can't do this whole thing anymore. Oh, we lost a Wendy. And Wendy has lines this week. I think. Right?
Yep.
Oh.
Kinda, yeah.
She gets
Dude, how the heck are we
She
gonna
has-
do this?
sickness. I mean, Oh.
Hold
There's
on.
the Natsu.
Not.
Oh no, I come bearing gifts. Hang on.
Oh, you have a
Hey,
happy
Happy,
for us?
Happy, say hi.
We can't hear it.
It's okay.
Oh, now we can hear you.
Happy.
Hang on. I'm changing my. I have to change my my speaker settings because I had them on my headphones.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, she can hear you now.
Hi.
All of the echo.
Yeah, the echo is horrible, but there's a Happy. So.
There is a happy, and it hasn't happened in a long time.
So the deal is, one of the deals is with the Indiegogo stuff, what we're trying to do is get her a better computer, or just get her a new computer so that she can actually be on the show again. Because that's the problem.
Good.
So she could finally be back on the show. I figured you guys might...
That would be so
I
fun.
want that.
What did you say,
So,
Happy?
yeah.
I said I swear I'm alive.
Okay,
You're still
yeah,
alive.
I don't believe
That's
that.
good.
Why do I not believe you?
Why do
Alrighty.
I not believe you? Frickin'
Well,
Patty.
that is going to be it for Happy, sadly. I just wanted to bring her on for...
Sadly.
Yeah, Happy, sadly.
Bye.
We did get finished with everything, but please continue on your normally scheduled derailment as I step outside to take care of stuff.
Well, okay, we're just gonna do the manga.
Show.
I know you've got the manga left, but I also know that you've been derailing quite a lot.
We were kind of on track for
We
the
tried. We tried.
We can
did.
continue to talk about random stuff if you want to dub with us. Which I assume
Like, it's not that hard.
I don't know how things went, but right before I came back on, like my internet decided it didn't want to work for like 30 seconds. So yeah. So that may have.
I guess.
So there may have been a block of time in which nobody saw anything for a minute.
I don't think so. I didn't see that happen on the.
I have news about
Video.
this night, guys.
Maybe.
So before I just checked again, our best ever was 171, and today we beat it with 180. Well, I checked again. Our best ever is now 202
Woohoo! 202 what? Best ever what?
views.
Okay.
Cheer
I was
for
like,
something
this
you
is,
don't
I
know.
need context.
But I'm gonna cheer anyway.
Ha! I mean, that's kind of how I get excited about stuff, and then I ask questions.
And then you ask. You're like,
generally
wait,
makes me
why
feel
should I
like an idiot. It generally makes me feel like an idiot, but whatever, I still do it. I haven't learned my lesson.
No, the worst is when you get excited over everything, even though it's bad.
Yeah.
My managers have had to learn how to break stuff to me really easily. Because I will still get excited, even if it's bad.
The dog is warm. He's laying right in front of my AC vent.
Using the dog as a foot warmer.
Hey,
You should.
No, I
That's what I
can't
do.
use the dog as a foot warmer. I do have my slippers. They're still under my desk because oh no, because I cleaned my room. They're not there anymore. Dang it! Why would I do that to myself? I cleaned my room like a jerk. So then do we want to just go ahead and do it, since he seems to not trust the interwebs at the moment?
I mean,
We could give it another minute or so if you want. I mean,
I don't have a problem with that. Also, we keep losing Wendy! Sad!
do I have happy dialogue this week? I think I do.
I think they're just happy this week.
Yes.
Oops. Oh. Neen makes a reappearance, which makes me.
No, there's Happy this week. We just spoke to her.
Lol, you're hilarious.
I am, in fact.
You don't
So
have
I know that they covered this before, but I just want to apologize. I'm sorry, but yeah, I had to do recording with Happy for Chapter 1 of Infinity's Light, and as soon as I get the rest of the lines for Chapter 1 from Danielle, Chapter 1 is officially recorded.
Woo!
So yeah,
That's more epic than I was.
I will say this. Between Gray and Happy, we've got plenty of outtakes.
Is that where Gray is today? Because
No, I have no idea where he is.
what a jerk!
But no, when I recorded with Greg, it was insanely fun and insanely funny.
I love him.
But yeah, that's the reason it took so long is because Tina's character, who you may have already seen if you went to the OTP manga YouTube.
I linked it in
out
the
the
comments
character
below.
intros. Oh, thank you. If you checked out the character intros, she is Pippa, and in Chapter 1, she has paragraphs of dialogue.
Yeah, because she's our resident know-it-all.
Yeah, she's the one kind of explaining everything for you, the reader. So
Slash
yeah, that's
our
how
main
that
character.
went. You can tell how not ready I was for the show because I haven't even turned that light on. Yeah.
It's fine.
Thanks.
I was surprised that you showed up with. I figured I would have to tell you that we were done and we wouldn't see you at all. So.
It was getting close to that. Yeah,
I know.
It was getting really close to that.
You're here.
If nothing else, I was just gonna be like, okay, pause. Let me do the manga. I'll be right back. I was gonna say that because I want to top the manga. I get to say Neen.
You do. I was so excited when I read that part. I was so excited to see that back.
It was like, we're back to being ninjas. I was like, yeah. All right. Give me just a second so I can turn this light on and not look like a complete fool.
It seems like we're not going to have a Wendy. So who is normally Wendy when Wendy's not here?
It gets tossed
Whoever.
about.
I don't know.
Gets tossed.
The next youngest person. Congratulations, Lisana.
I don't know, but I am kind of glad that he is here because I don't have to do every single fucking guy.
Welcome to Natsu's life every week.
That was the other reason, because I was like, alright, the only male I saw on earlier was Elfman, and I'm pretty sure he's dropped by now.
Yeah, Elfman died. We rearranged the show a little so that we could get Cooking with Elfman done before he died.
I figured that was why. You were like, highlight Elfman. I was like, Elfman's on? Oh, holy shit.
Forgot con updates.
Yeah, we did, but Lucy showed up and then her file and then there were problems. We didn't do it.
Fuck English
No,
with
there weren't.
Lucy.
You
She said no, there
disappeared.
weren't?
No, she said
Oh,
no.
because I went to go get food.
Oh.
So what we're really saying is Lucy couldn't be bothered.
I mean, I was also not
hungry.
paying as much.
You know, the only thing I've had in my stomach since 2 hours ago is cheese.
You know what? I can
I got
make
hungry.
this so much worse. Make this so much worse. Guess what I just finished eating?
Ramen?
Bootleg tacos.
Bootleg tacos. Oh, jeez.
Ah, I had those this morning.
I had those 20 minutes ago.
And I'm slowly still digesting them.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, that's true. All right, here we go. Fairy Tale, Chapter 441, Caracol Island. Not sure if I'm saying that right, but at least we're not calling Tenro Island Sirius. I don't care whatever they type up there. It's Tenro Island, damn it.
Right.
All right. The continent of Alakitasia. That's what it looks like it says, Alakitasia.
It does. Alakitasia.
Of Alakitasia. I was like, that's Asia. I don't care what anybody says. That last word is Asia. All right. The continent of Ishgal. And this little dot represents that boat.
Mm-hmm.
Is it weird that now that I'm looking
God.
at that map, it looks like
That's not my Natsu voice. Okay. I haven't done it in so long, I almost forgot.
You haven't done it in a week.
Shh, shh. You don't know? I could have time traveled.
I do know.
We're going the whole way by boat? Ugh.
How'd you think we'd be going?
You know, using mass teleportation. Shoot! And you're there!
Not possible. At that distance.
I love this wobble. Wendy! I mean that sick curing magic of yours. Wendy? I love that Wendy's sick now too, because she can use Dragon Force.
Well,
It
Wendy's
makes me
here
so
now.
happy that she's strong enough. Wendy is here now, but she may or may not be able to participate.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
I can hear you.
Okay, I got the page loaded.
Yay! Page 4 and 3 is where we're at.
Okay.
We're on you saying I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And you sound sick.
Yeah, you're sick. You have motion sickness now too.
You're
Okay.
about to hurl.
Okay, so I start with I'm sorry.
Yes.
Mhm.
All right. I'm sorry. Somehow I think I've started getting motion sick too. Ugh.
Are you alright?
Okay, is it? How do we say?
That's- yeah, that's Carla.
Well, no, I know it's Carla, but how do we say that? Is it Troya?
Troya. Yeah.
Troya.
She's too sick to use Troya.
How about some fish?
If I gotta, I gotta. Let's get you two to your quarters.
Ugh.
All good now.
Where did your clothes go?
That's the perfect reaction. I love that. He walks in with clothes, he walks out with clothes. What happened in there?
I just
What
love
did you
that
do to them?
this chapter makes me so happy. There's so many shout outs to like the beginning times when they used to like freak out about that all the time.
Fairy tale. Yeah.
What is it, Urza? Or maybe I should call you Master.
Urza is sufficient. Makarov was willing to disband the guild in order to protect us. In the same stroke, he protected Lumen Historiae from an enemy country. That much I understand. However, since we still do not know what this Lumen is, why he would go to such lengths remains a mystery.
We do know one thing. It can be effective as a weapon. Is that Gray?
Gray.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
great.
From what you told us, he was going to use it to stop Face, right?
Yeah, but he said he lacked the courage.
But if he had set it off, are you saying it could have stopped all those thousands of face weapons?
That's amazing.
The greatest mystery is the body of the first master.
Is she alive or dead?
And that raises the question, what is the spirit that sometimes appears to us?
There are too many unknowns here.
But if we can rescue the Master, we can ask him to explain it all.
How long before we make landfall at Albereth?
It's a journey of about 10 days by ship, plus several more days to reach the capital.
Master.
I understand your feelings of urgency, but we can't rush this. First, we need to replenish our supply of food and other necessities at the town of Caracol on a resort island.
It's a resort. Yeah, this reminds me of the beginning of Tower of Heaven arc.
Mm-hmm.
So it isn't named after... It's not named at all.
Nope.
Fuck. So it isn't named after a plant or flower?
It isn't part of Fiore's territory.
That's so mean.
Yeah, that
Up in
sounds
the
kind of
fucking
like
air.
That
no
sounds like
Urza.
I was gonna say, that sounds like Erza.
That sounds like Urza and Mest.
Yeah.
So is Urza the one asking if we have...
Yes.
3 side
Yes.
trips, yeah.
Okay. Have we the luxury of side trips?
Like I said, we can't hurry this. Proper preparation is crucial for any infiltration mission.
He should know. He's really good at them.
We're set
Mest
to
is talking for these two, it sounds like.
Yes.
We're set to meet someone in the intelligence service on Caracol. That's how we'll get the info we need to infiltrate Albereth.
Are you sure Larxus is here? This place ain't exactly his style. Yes, I did do that.
All right, then.
Deal with it.
Do I have
Yeah,
money?
I'm not.
Yes,
Yeah, and not just him. From what I could find out, he's got his lackeys here too. Gee. The Ryjan tribe's here.
We know you only came along to see Ever. Who's Juvia?
Juvia.
I can do it. Why must Julia be on this team?
Who is that?
Lisana.
That is?
Yep.
Yes.
The hairstyle looks really different for some reason.
Just
It's been a
Because
year.
she changed her hairstyle.
I forgot. I'm tired. What else can we do? Grace Group already went on ahead of us.
But I wonder if it was really necessary for us to split up.
And who's going to be Panther?
They called it an infiltration mission. That is precisely what is needed in this case. We're not facing a foe we could beat this time. We'd have 0% chance of winning. Is that Gaj? Yeah, that's Gaj.
Yeah.
That's Kashil.
Even sneaking in is a long shot.
The chance of success for this mission is so close to 0% as to be negligible. Still Levy.
Still Levy.
That's the whole reason why we're taking different routes, to improve the odds even the tiniest bit, right? Honestly, leaving me behind like that was just plain rude.
Huh? Didn't think I did. You're so tiny I thought you were hiding out in my bag.
Oh my god.
I love that so much.
I love that. You dummy, dummy, dummy. Oh my god.
Okay, you dummy.
Our displays of affection.
If you're
They are
lonely,
so
I can show you some affection.
Julia has no such interest.
Aw, damn it.
Lies.
That is the lie of a bisexual woman if I've ever heard it.
I just want to go ahead and point out that yes, I'm the one that posted the pro LGBT stuff up on our Twitter and Facebook pages when marriage equality was announced. It's a great day if you ship Natsu and Gray, and things are gonna get things will get juicy when I think it was Kana marries Lucy or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was good on either of those. I was like, hey, yeah.
Oh,
So
god.
there we go.
Connor's the one that goes around groping all the girls, so...
Right? She is Gildarts' daughter. Let's be honest.
It's true.
Okay. But just so you all know, the enemy this time is seriously dangerous. I don't want anybody even thinking of doing battle with them.
Off the shores of Caracol Island. Oh, Jesus. Who the fuck is saying...
That'll be
There are
happy.
pirates that are doing this. Yarr, landlubbers, land ho, Caracol Island.
Erza does have her pirates.
That's true.
Those ships, what are they?
Apparently they're Doom.
Doom! Yes, they look like Doom.
Yeah.
The Alberoth military is here?
What are they doing here? Caracol isn't Alberoth territory either.
They seem to be looking for something in the harbor. We
Great.
can't go near the island now.
They're looking for some spies contact, so they say.
And they haven't found the spy yet either.
Eh? You can hear voices from the harbor?
Just barely, yeah.
What'll we do?
We must locate this operative before they do.
Oh, God.
Hold on, wait. I have a Pringles can.
What?
They're in armor.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh.
Access to the harbor is temporarily restricted. Everyone form a single line.
We're going to check all people, luggage, and cargo on or off the island. Once that is done, you have my permission to die.
Move along.
Move along.
Oh, what's going on here?
I hear a spy escaped the Empire and got as far as the island.
I hate this.
this.
You
Alright.
stay quiet, Natsu. Got it?
Yeah, I know.
Next.
We're here to see the sights!
Hi.
I heard the mangoes. Sorry, blah blah blah. I heard the star mango here is a what?
Must taste.
Okay,
She hears it's delicious, is what she means.
I heard the star mango here is a must taste.
It's gonna be so much fun, right, sis?
Sis? Did they decide on that beforehand?
I love how Mest is upset about that.
All those guild marks.
We're in the kite shelter world. I can't say
Shelter.
You just
We're in
spoke
the
to
Kate
God.
Shelter Wizards Guild.
We're in the kite,
Kate, not kite.
I kept saying kite for some reason. We're in the kite shelter wizards. I can't say wizards.
Ma'am, did they teach you English in that guild? I think you need to go back to class.
God.
Leave me alone.
The education system in Fiore must be horrible.
Bane, go back to your hole.
We're in the kite.
Take 12.
How are we supposed to say it again?
Kate Shelter.
Kate Shelter Wizards Guild. We're in the Kate Shelter Wizards Guild.
These false marks are perfect.
Wait, is it This Brings Back Memories me, or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, okay. This Brings Back Memories.
Never heard of that guild.
Not surprising. Most Ishgal guards aren't worth knowing.
Maybe guilds, not guards.
Whatever, fuck it, I don't care.
Have you been drinking? Should we check them more thoroughly?
Creepy. Why would you say it that way? That was so creepy.
Because that's how you would say it. Should we check them more thoroughly? That's what they told us to do with all the wizards.
Yes, but would anybody connected to a spy come here displaying their guild mark?
That's true.
Say, guys, would you please let us through?
Oh, it's more, would you please let us through?
Okay. Would you please let us through?
I hear the Star Mango sell out really fast.
I love that Urza's still on about food.
I love the Gwim.
Right, just show me your bags for inspection. They're cleared to pass.
Move along, move along.
You are not the wizards we're looking for. Move along.
I'm impressed.
I have to tip my hat for that performance.
Yeah, especially considering that in the first chapter, Lucy could only get a 1,000 duel discount.
Well, it's
She's
funny
come
though
a
because
long
Urza
way.
always. It's funny because
Also,
Urza always
that
gets them.
face with Lucy's face right there, best face. She's like, yeah. Somehow, Naru, I could see you doing something like that and then immediately making this face.
Yes. Feel I've done this before.
Those human males are so easy to push around, huh?
That's because you've got tits now.
Carla, we didn't do any of the pushing.
Oh my god.
I don't think that's the line.
Is anyone else not going to point out the fact that Carla actually has bigger tits than Wendy?
Well, she can transform and it will, so...
Wow. I went to speak and I think I choked. Wow. That's...
Happy saw Carla's boobs.
I think you look much cuter as a cat, Carla.
It's probably Urza.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, keep your eyes open. This whole place is crawling with soldiers.
We mustn't relax our guard.
I don't think that's right.
That's
It doesn't matter, it felt funnier that way.
Don't you do anything rash.
Why am I always the one who gets a lecture?
You are the least likely to understand anything about infiltration.
I understand it just fine. It's like when those awesome ninjas do their stuff. Right, Naruto? I need to try. Alright, I don't know why, but I have a sudden need to wear all orange.
Good infiltration.
I got you covered!
Alright, I'll get the guard on this one.
Give me my daddy back! Where'd you take him? He's my daddy!
This brat must be going through a difficult phase, just like her father.
Remember our mission, Natsu.
You are not to get involved in this.
Why? I want my daddy back!
If you don't shut up, I'll shut you up. Permanently.
Yikes.
You would hurt a child?
Are you men insane?
Well,
yes.
But here's the really insane one, and I love the fact that two of the that everybody acted, even though it was like, don't do anything, Natsu, don't do anything, Natsu. Lucy's right there with the Lucy kick. Urza
And
just
Gray.
slugged one of them to the ground. You even see Gray in the background just dropping one of them.
I like
I'm
that
what
Wendy
the
is
fuck, man?
like, they're their child, and the child's like, what just happened?
What just happened?
Oh, it's all right. You're safe now.
Now they've done it.
That's how a ninja blows away his enemies.
To be continued in chapter 442, Rules of the Arena. Okay, now that I've dubbed the manga, dubbed the manga, the rest of you can finish.
Oi, that's all we have left.
The outro, go for it, have fun.
We gotta name it.
All right. I wasn't here, so I don't have a name.
Well, true.
I name it Kite Shelter.
Kite Shelter.
Shut
I
up!
don't know why, but now that you started doing that voice, I just want to do Bane.
I just want to do Bane.
I was born in the darkness.
Let's see. All right, naming this episode, Lucy's Charm Smothers Kite Shelter.
Or butchers it.
All right, Lisana.
Derailment galore.
Okay, Mira Jane.
While Natsu's away, Derailment will play.
I'm actually going to have to go back and watch this tomorrow. I want to see what you guys did.
We talked about hair and
I talked about
alligators.
holding a gator.
You talked about what in alligators?
Hair. I held a gator.
And
I'm
Enemas.
not kidding at all.
Carla.
The girls come to play while Natsu's away.
Elfman's not a girl. I mean, yes, he's probably got bigger boobs than all of you, but that's no reason to consider him one of the girls.
He wasn't here half the time.
I know, but that's kind of why I'm laughing.
Well, Carla has decided she's going to cosplay him when her hair is silver, and by she has decided, I mean I have decided for her.
That's how it works.
So, has been decided.
All right, and finally Jalal.
Grab a whole bunch of pillows.
Oi! Jalal's turn.
I have no idea what is going on.
That's like the default. That doesn't count.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. That's like the default name. You can't just resort to default. Wendy,
Okay.
are you there?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes. Name
Okay.
the episode.
The boobs.
Boobs. Okay,
Wait,
that's
no, enthusiastic boobs. Thank
Oh
you.
wait, I've got it now.
Lucy's boobs work for once.
I've got it now.
I think it was because Erza was there.
That might have been it. Yes, go Jalal.
Next up, Kite Shelter, the derailment station.
I hate you all.
You're the one that kept calling it Kite Shelter.
I don't know why.
I was born in Kite Shelter. Thriving.
Play my Japanese. That's actually supposed to pronounce it that way.
That's true. When it's spelled that way.
That's how it's spelled.
You
So I
were
have to say that.
adopted. You were merely adopted by the Kite Shelter. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't even see Fairy Tale until I was fully grown.
Fucked up English in it.
Okay.
Fuck. Yay. All right, so that's the thing. What else do we have?
The outro stuff, donations, official support.
Yeah, name
To
it.
do all of that because I don't have the list and I don't want to be in charge.
What do you mean you don't have the list?
What I mean is I don't have the list pulled up and I don't care and I don't want to be in charge.
You know who we are.
Today was Mira Jane's show. I am not taking over. I just did the naming part.
Hey, I
In
didn't get
fact,
to name it
to
yet.
further
you
emphasize
haven't
my
named it yet.
point.
You skipped Lucy.
Lucy, what do you want to name this week?
Fucking up English. It's an art form.
Kind of is, though. You're really good at it.
The way you entangle curse words and blabber.
I know, it's kind of impressive.
If only everybody else thought so too.
Fucking shit. Fuck shits.
Well, I guess that's it then, huh?
It's like a mixture of frustration and constipation.
That's pretty much my entire life right there.
Oh, unfortunate.
That is my daily vocabulary.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll try this, see if I can remember what all we're supposed to say. All of our social media is down below, right? We got Twitter and Facebook, and there's also now there's OTP manga stuff that you need to keep track of. We are coming out with a lot of that stuff soon.
It's all in the crotch bar.
Yeah, in the crotch bar, down in the pants area.
Down by the panties. The panties of YouTube.
Panty shot. That's where we keep our contact information. So, you know, just come talk to us because we love you.
I just thought of the weirdest thing to say.
What?
You said panty shots. That's where we keep it. All of a sudden I was going to do his Bane. I have a strange boner right now.
And like half the other viewers too.
Maybe. But that's, let's see, what are we supposed to do? We have our own swag, but we are all here because of Fairy Tail, so remember to support the official release and keep Hiro Mashima employed because we love him and we want him to keep making this series so we can keep being idiots for you because it's fun.
And remember to be a guild mage, not an internet pirate, because we've all seen what Erza does to pirates, and it's not pretty.
But it's fun!
But it is fun.
It is fun to watch.
It's true. There might be breadsticks involved, but that's not our joke. So, if you think we did a good job somewhere in here, you're welcome to go to our website, which is fairytalepodcast.com. We haven't changed our URL, unlike Right Stuff. Not in a long time, anyway. So, if you want to, you can go click on the donate button and insert the monetary amount of your choosing into Happy's little pouch, and make sure you tell us where that's going, because there are different reasons that you might be donating, obviously.
How about the dyslexia that you're forgetting words?
You know what? I'm really special.
It's true. It's very true.
I will switch the letters.
But while you're doing all of that, please don't forget the reason that we're all here, and that, of course, is the Fairy Tail series. Show your support by being a fan.
I said it already.
Fairy Tail podcast on repeat.
You all tried to.
I said it already.
And while you're doing all that crazy stuff, don't forget the reason that we're all here, which is OTP Manga. Make sure to go and check all those videos out. We worked really, really hard on all of it, and we just finished recording for some of it, and it's nowhere near over. My week is just going to get worse with workload.
I just plugged us.
But I'm plugging us again because why not?
If you're not going to take over, shut up.
What's that?
That's right, Mira. Put your foot down.
Because you literally just said all of the things that I did, just better because you say it all the time.
Yes.
So they got the same ending twice.
What's that strange feeling like you feel like you've done something before?
OTP Manga! OTP Manga! OTP Manga!
No,
all that's left is Wienerfish, and I think Natsu needs to do it because he's being a jerk.
You know what?
You've been enlisted.
Thanks to recent events in our nation, I am looking forward to a good Wienerfish.
That sounds creepy.